Good evening and welcome to the Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament, live on WBON TV Channel 9 and 106.7 The Pinnacle. Thank you for joining us as we come to you live from Baptist Health Arena, where a 44th District Tournament champion will be crowned. A special thanks to those sponsors who have supported our coverage all year long. The Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration 44th District Tournament is also brought to you by these great sponsors. Now let's go courtside at Baptist Health Arena.
Hello and welcome to the Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament here at Baptist Health Arena at Eastern Kentucky University on WBON. I'm Jamie Boggs here with John Bailey. John, we are here. It is post-season basketball.
You know, I love this time of year. I love being here in the Coliseum where EKU gets to play and watch these high school teams battle it out for district championship.
And this is what they play all year for. You're playing all year to try to find your identity, hone your strengths, and prepare for a postseason run. And I think tonight we're going to see Madison Southern Eagles and the Berea Pirates play first women's and then men's basketball to advance to the district championship. And I think we're in for two good ball games here.
Absolutely. It's so unique to this area. I mean, when I was growing up in school, when we made it to district championships, we would have to play in other counties. But here in Madison County, you have four teams all trying to be top dog, and I love it, man.
And I know Madison Central last night came in here and they beat Model in both women's and men's to advance to the championship game. So Madison Central is going to be watching both of these games to wait and see who they play. John, this is one of the last remaining districts in the entire state that does a random draw for district seeding, meaning that it doesn't matter what your record is, doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. This first round game is determined by a name pulled out of a hat. And that, if nothing else, keeps it interesting. Yeah,
it's always interesting every year. I'd love to just be at the draw when they do that. I think that would be really neat. They need to make that like a thing for the community. You just want to watch people's facial reactions, don't you? But I love it because it's a clean slate. I don't think anything you've done up until this point really matters, but it's really, I feel like it's anybody's game here tonight too.
It absolutely is. Either game can go either way, and I think we're looking at three remaining contenders for this district championship on our pregame show here, brought to you by Citizens Guarantee Bank. With Citizens Guarantee Bank, your accounts are as close as your phone. Bank anywhere, 24/7. Check your balance, deposit checks wherever you want, transfer funds and more with the MyCGB app, or go to mycgb.com to learn more. These teams are not meeting for the first time this season, though, John. We're here to cover the first time these teams met, and it was a good ball game.
Yeah, so who walked away with the win that night, Jamie?
In that ball game, Berea traveled to Madison Southern, and Southern won the game by 9. The final score of that one, trying to pull it back up here, it's gotten lost on my sheet, 45-36. So it was a 9-point game, but it was a lot closer than that would make it seem. Sophie Brewer was the leading scorer for Madison Central during that game, and Hadley French was not the leading scorer for Madison Southern, which I think is of note. But it was a good ball game. It came down to the edge, and both teams look a little bit different now. We've got some injuries. We've got some players back from injury, so we've got some things to consider here. Is this your first game talking at EK? Like, you and I have covered games here before.
I was fortunate enough to be here last year and do a couple of games with you. But
we
like
were
I
on the
said,
sidelines last year, right?
Yeah, we were on the sidelines. Yeah.Id we not call any games?
I don't think we did.
Okay,
We're the B team.
Okay, well, I'm fine with that. So I do remember being here, and I just assumed I called games here. So I guess, yeah, this is the first time.
The energy of this type of scenario is so fascinating to me, like you said, and it's not everywhere around the state where you have a university coliseum to host your district tournament. And for these young athletes to get to play on this stage to compete for a championship. I think it just ramps up the expectations and the hype.
I mean, put yourself back in high school. How cool would that have been to play at a local university that potentially you and some of your teammates could be playing basketball for down the road?
Absolutely. And I'm going to be honest with you. I came in here today. It smells like a gym. You can hear the sneakers and the basketballs in the background. I'd like to get up there and get some shots up.
Well,
I don't think they'll let me.
I'll call your shots from here. I'm happy to do that. I don't think I'm not willing to get out there and show off tonight. You got to pay a little extra for that.
I think that's more than fair. Again, this is the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. These two teams battling to see who can play in the championship game on Friday night against Madison Central. We mentioned that there are some changes to the teams, so let's go ahead and jump in, I guess, to the injury report, which is brought to you by Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy. Get yourself back in the game with Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy. Go to osptky.com to find out more. First game, we saw key contributions from Maria Himes.
Maria Himes was a transfer from Central that came over to Southern this year and was able to get the start at point guard. I got to watch her play several games, and she was an incredibly talented young lady. She's incredibly athletic and was a big-time contributor for that team. Unfortunately, she's injured and not going to be able to finish this season with an unfortunate injury. So her contributions to the team are gone. She'll be on the sideline, I'm sure, but they did get up an addition. So who did they bring in off the bench?
Yeah, so Bailey Hensley, another transfer from Madison Central, was not available the last time that Southern played Berea. Now, Berea runs a lot. They shoot a lot of threes. Bailey can certainly shoot and play out on the edge. She's also good in the post, and that's a different element that Southern has now. They did not have the first time that they played at Berea. But Maria Himes out with that meniscus tear. You can't see her over there on the bench with the crutches. She's going to be out. Bailey Hensley in. And that does a lot of things. When you bring in injured players, when you lose somebody, the chemistry changes. But to take into account you're losing a point guard and gaining a post player, that shifts everything.
Yeah,
around.
It's not really a one-for-one. It changes your whole dynamic a little bit. But I think seeing these ladies play, I think the teamwork and the team, camaraderie is there. So I think they're going to be okay. And, looking over their schedule, even after Maria went out, I think Southern's had some pretty big wins since Maria's gone. I know I'd love to see her back out there, though, playing in this game for sure.
Absolutely. The crowd filling in here at Baptist Health Arena. We're about 14 minutes from tip. We're going to take a 2-minute break, come back for more of the pregame show right here on WBON TV.
In today's housing market, timing is everything. So if you're looking for a home in or around Madison County, the first call you should make is to Don Anglin with The Real Estate Company. You don't want to miss out on your dream home or that buyer that's ready to make your home theirs. Don has several new construction homes available for purchase, and you can call today to schedule a showing before they are gone. Like Don Anglin with The Real Estate Company on Facebook so you don't miss out on the home you've been waiting for. Call 859-358-8044 for more information.
Veronica here from Berea Fitness, open 24/7. Your hometown gym with a big town feel. We have 15,000 square feet of awesomeness and 0 wait times. We are truly a no-judgment gym with over 60 pieces of cardio equipment and more. Memberships start at $25 a month and include staff child watch and group fitness classes. Download our app for a 3-day free trial or stop by for a tour. Give us a call, 859-985-2584.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Back here live on WBON TV. It's the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. We have coaches and captains meeting there at midcourt here in Baptist Health Arena. Madison Southern Lady Eagles set to take on the Lady Pirates of Berea. John, this place is filling in. You can feel the energy. It's kind of electric coming into tournament play. The thing I've noticed most about both the teams here in the pregame, everybody looks loose, ready to play.
Everybody is ready, man, and I'm ready to get started. So let's start this conversation right now with keys to the game for both teams, brought to you by Jack Burford Chevrolet. You can get the keys to your next ride at Jack Burford Chevrolet on the Eastern Bypass in Richmond. You can visit jackburford.com and look at their entire inventory of vehicles.
Yeah, I think if you're looking at keys to the game for Berea, not leaving people open for the three. Madison Southern loves to shoot the three-point shot. Analytics tells us that's a better probability of scoring more points at this point. You're looking at a shot chart, you're going to see all layups and threes in most higher-level games, and Madison Southern plays that way, and they have excellent shooters throughout their lineup coming off the bench. They're going to have several 8th graders that are out there shooting threes, so Berea has to defend the perimeter. Madison Southern has to rebound, especially if their shots aren't falling. There are great opportunities on second chance shots if they can hit the glass. So Berea needs to defend the perimeter. Southern has to rebound the basketball. If Berea is able to close out on the threes and own the glass, then they're going to have an upper hand in this matchup.
Jamie, that was the keys to the game, again brought to you by Jack Burford Chevrolet. You can visit jackburford.com to see their entire inventory.
Berea coming into this game on a 3-game losing streak. Talked about that a little bit before we went on the air, losing to Paul Lawrence Dunbar, Scott County, and Montgomery County. 3 good opponents. And I think you do want to see that good competition coming into tournament play. Berea coached by Damian Stepp. See him there at midcourt. Madison Southern coming in on the other hand with 5 wins in a row over Lincoln County, Lexington Catholic, Scott County, East Jessamine, and most recently Bell County at home. But none of that matters now, John. It's going to come down to who's going to play the best tonight, and that's why we like to watch the big-time players. So let's go to tonight's Star Watch, brought to you by Jerry Goebel, State Farm Insurance. Who you got?
Yeah, starting over on Berea, I would keep an eye on number 10, Abigail Baird, coming into the night scoring about 17 points per game. She's also one of the top 3 rebounders for this team defensively. Also keep an eye on number 32, Sophie Brewer, coming into the night scoring about 13 points per game. Flip over to Madison Southern, you got a high-powered offense. You got Hadley French scoring 16 points a game, and you've got Lacey Sandlin scoring about 15 points a game. Both of those ladies also contribute in big ways on defense. So those are the 2 players from each team that I'm going to keep an eye on. But I got to be honest, the ladies playing behind them are not too shabby either. They're also able to contribute in big ways offensively and defensively.
I think a lot of times in the postseason, it is those sometimes role players that step up and make all the difference. If you get a Cammie Durson coming off the bench for Southern and hitting a bunch of threes, it's going to make a big difference. If you get somebody like over on Berea's roster, if Maddie King has a big game, it can make a big difference. So I think there are a lot of things that can happen here to shift this back and forth. This was a close, low-scoring game the last time these teams played. I think we're going to see them come out with a lot of energy and a lot of nerves. It's going to take them a while to get going. But I think we're going to see a fast-paced, high-octane game here early on. Again, this is the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. We have some special sponsors to thank here for coverage of the district tournament.
Yeah, we have Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, Nueva Vallarta. We have Don England Real Estate, Mike Brewer, Kentucky Farm Bureau, ABR, Excel Auto Care, Hall & Sons, Berea Fitness, Planet Pond, Joyce Markham, Cars of Kentucky, and Pruitt & Sons.
Thanks so much of your coverage of this tournament here. Again, we're at Baptist Health Arena up at EKU in the Coliseum. We're about 6.5 minutes away from tip-off. We are going to take another 2-minute break, come back to wrap up pregame coverage right here on WBON TV.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
We're back here at Baptist Health Arena on the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. I'm Jamie Boggs with John Bailey. The teams start to make their way out for final warm-ups. Madison Southern dressed in their all-whites, warming up on the left side of the court from here at the press box. Berea's going to be making their way out in a minute. The winner of this is going to go to the championship game of the district.
This is a big time for both schools. They want to find themselves playing again on Friday. Jamie, I want to talk about the game time temperature, which is brought to you by Fayette County Heating and Air. It feels great outside, but I'll tell you what, it feels even better in here under the lights and with the sounds all around us. But don't get caught don't get caught in the heat. Take advantage now of a new HVAC install for up to 48 months, interest-free. You can call 859-233-0424 or schedule online at fayeheating.com.
We talked about it a bit leading up to this. Madison Southern coming in here with a record of 19-9 on the season. Berea coming in with a record of 16-14. Both have played pretty tough schedules. But at this point, everybody's 0-0. You're looking to come out here, and what do you think is most important to establish early on in a game like this, where the matchup's fairly even, different styles of play, but you're in this massive arena?
Yeah, I know everybody likes to come out and see all the buckets drop and all the three-pointers trying to go in, but I think really important is go up and grab those rebounds and set yourself up to have those offensive plays. I think the most aggressive team on defense is going to come out on top tonight.
Like we said, there are some injuries. Point guard Maria Himes out for Madison Southern. Bailey Hensley in. This will be Bailey Hensley's 11th game with the team as Maria Himes makes her way across the court. I'll tell you, John, I'm looking across. Both teams throwing a lot of shots in the bucket right now.
They sure are. A lot of three-pointers being made right now, too. And I came out and watched Sadlin hit some threes in a bunch of games. She's one that can just, if she gets on fire, it is really hard to stop.
The all-region team came out this week for the 11th region, a representative from each of these teams on it. Abigail Beard from Berea and Hadley French from Madison Southern were both on that all-region team, so congratulations to them. And starting tonight, they have a chance to make another special team. That will be the all-district tournament team, but I think that matters a lot less to them. I think anybody on this court would trade a tournament MVP for a tournament championship.
Absolutely. My heart breaks for Maria and those folks over there that just can't play tonight. I know they would do anything to be on the floor with their teammates tonight.
Madison Central model were on display here last night. Madison Central won both the women's and men's games and are both going to be here scouting and waiting, I'm sure, for that big championship game coming on Friday. That'll be right back here on WBON TV. Here at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. Again, up at the Coliseum at EKU. It's been a beautiful day. I know we got some storms coming in, but we got some time to get up here, watch the ball game. Great atmosphere. It's filling in. Like I said earlier, it feels there's a lot of energy in the room. It's palpable. You don't always get that during high school basketball games, but there's something about tournament time that makes it feel special.
Even in this big arena, you look around and the place is pretty packed. So a lot of folks in Madison County eager to watch these teams go at it tonight, try to walk away with the win, so they're playing again on Friday.
We are going to take one more commercial break, get through the national anthem, come back for introductions and live basketball right here on WBON TV.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home cleaned for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy. You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com. It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
And we're back here at Eastern Kentucky University at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. We just wrapped up the national anthem as the Madison Southern JROTC making their way off the court and preparing for player introductions. And we're allowed to be loud again. I'm Jamie Boggs here with John Bailey on WBON TV. Coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. These teams coming into the game, again, they have played before. We talked a bit earlier about the random draw and the nature that brings to this tournament, John. And yes, everything starts over now anyway. But I still think if you meet during the regular season, you're trying to set a tone. And Madison Southern came out with a win, but I don't think that they put any fear in the hearts of Berea.
Yeah, Berea does not want to lose twice to the same team. You know, you beat me once, that's on me. Beat me twice, you know, it's not a good look. So they got to get that win tonight, settle the score.
Starters coming in here for Berea: Maddie King, Abigail Beard, Miranda Thacker, Sophie Brewer. And last but not least, Cadence Stepley, rebounder on the team. Now wearing all white, the Madison Southern Lady Eagles, announcing their starting five. Lacey Sandlin, talked about the youth of this team. Sandlin being a sophomore. Brianna Hensley getting the start. 8th grader. Hadley French, a sophomore. Ashlyn Estep. And Bailey Hensley. There's your starting five. Dapping up the officials. Coach Curtis making his way up to give his ladies one final piece of instruction. We're about to tip off here again at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. Both of these teams with dreams of going to the region.
You mentioned a lot of youth on Madison Southern, but they certainly don't play like it. They seem like a very experienced, mature team, but a lot of youth on that team.
Absolutely. A lot of youth over on the roster for Berea as well, but do have some veteran leaders, starting several seniors here, and we're going to jump it up at midcourt. Berea is going to come away with it. Maddie King to set the tone. Southern man-to-man. She gets by her, drives right into the lane, kicks into the corner. Corner three, in and out. There for Miranda Thacker. French with the rebound. E-step across the timeline. Berea setting back in a 1-2-2 zone. Sandlin at the elbow. Backdoor cut by Bailey. Reverse layup's no good. Rebound by King. Got a great look at the basket there. Both teams missing wide open looks early on. Brianna Hensley, the 8th grader, on Maddie King, the senior, out here at midcourt. Crossover to the middle, handoff. Brewers going to the basket, pull up. It's in, and they're on the board.
First points of the game scored by Berea, 2-0 with 6:57 here to go.
Sophie Brewer with the 8-footer gives Berea the lead. Southern trying to set something up, gets it to French at the free throw line, into Bailey Hensley underneath, kicks it back out. Hensley takes a three, off back rim. Nice rebound there by Ashlyn, and she puts it back in to tie the ball game. 2-2 here in the early going. Ashlyn E-step with that rebound and put back. Brewer with it, and Bailey Hensley on her at the top of the key. Hands it off to Thacker. Thacker will take a three. Just missed. Good rebound there by Stepp. Kicks it back out to Brewer to reset the offense. Hadley French playing off Thacker there, giving her some space. 2 minutes in. Crowd still buzzing. Resetting the offense here. On ball screen. King drives, gets it into Stepp. Back to King. Out to Brewer at the top of the key. Bailey giving chase. Back to King to reset. Berea showing a lot of patience here offensively early, John.
Taking the time to get set up again for seeing if they can drop another play.
Beard with it on the wing. First time she's touched the ball. Thacker with it. Content on holding it if French is going to stay off.
Hadley's giving her some space.
Out. Hand off to King. Berea's held on to the basketball for quite some time. You wonder what if the strategy here is to hold it as long as you can or wait for a great shot. So far, they seem content to keep the ball for the entire game. Haven't seen a four corners approach since Indiana in the 70s.
Not a lot of movement underneath the basket right now. Everybody kind of staying at home on the outside.
Beard to Brewer. Over to Thacker. Beard cuts to the basket, no go. Gets it step, knocked away. Thacker comes back with it and gets it back to Brewer. Beard has a step, spins into the lane. Called for the travel, I believe. Going to go back to Madison Southern. John, they had the ball there.
Took about a minute and a half off the clock, so we're sitting at 2-2 with 4:29 here to go in the first.
And you know, that's an interesting strategy so far, working for Berea. If you keep the ball out of the hands of these hot shooters of Southern, they can't put up points. E-step. It over to Brianna Hensley. Down into the post, knocked away, stolen away by King. It's on the floor, goes out of bounds, knocks it back in. Bailey Hensley comes up with it. Cross-court pass, picked off by Abigail Beard. She's across the timeline. She's got numbers. Brewer's going to take a three. Rims out. Nice rebound there by Sandlin. French with it on the wing. Back out to E-step, takes it in. Up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay here underneath for Madison Southern. A little inbound underneath their own basket. Berea's been playing that extended zone. Berea, no doubt, trying to find a way to shoot themselves out of it. Inbound to Hensley to French. Bailey Hensley. Jab step, no go. Drives into the paint, double teamed, goes up anyway, in and out. Rebound by Beard. Not back tip by E-step. Didn't see her coming. E-step with it on the wing. Back to French. Sandlin on the wing, gets underneath, up and no good. Rebound by Brewer.
Some really good ball movement there by Southern, but not able to walk away with points as Berea marches down the court. 3 minutes, 10 seconds here to go in the first.
We'll see if they continue to try to eat clock here on the offensive end. Still at 2-2, over halfway through the first quarter here. The official giving a 5 count, granting separation when it happens. Maddie King over to Brewer. He gets open on the pick and roll, drives into the lane, goes up. Jump ball called, and that's going to go to Berea. Good job by Bailey Hensley getting a hand on that. Now Berea's going to inbound underneath. Tammy Durson giving Brianna Hensley a break. Another 8th grader coming in to get time for Berea. Brewer to inbound underneath. Into King. She'll take a 3. Short. Rebound by Bailey Hensley. Knocked out of bounds to Southern. John, it's like we're playing 2 different games on the different sides of the court.
Yeah,
Berea,
interesting strategy.
Slow.
2:30 to go here in the first, and we're still tied at 2-2.
E-step met at the top of the key. To the elbow to Sandlin, over to Hadley French, who hasn't taken a shot yet, leading the scorer on this team. Bailey Hensley at the free throw line, off the dribble. Back to French. Creates her own shot at the elbow, off back rim. Rebound knocked around. Step's going to knock it down. Going to stay with Madison Southern again. E-step to inbound. Up top to French. Nice screen there by Sandlin. Cross-court pass to Durson. Over to Estep. Back across to French. Wide open for a three, and she'll nail it.
Drains it. Make that 5-2 Southern off the three-pointer by French.
The one shot they did not want to give up. That was a great cross-court pass to find her. Under 2 minutes left here in the first. Step with it. Hands off to Beard. She'll step back and reset. Ashlyn Estep on her at the top of the key. Brewer to set a screen. She's going to reset and run some more clock. Had 3 made baskets here in the early go, and Coach Stepp telling him to back off and let Beard go to work. Estep goes for the steal, misses it. Beard gets into the paint, goes up, off back rim. Good rebound by Estep. Estep drives, kicks over to Bailey Hensley. Back underneath to Estep, loses it out of bounds. Good look there. Couldn't connect.
Good look, good pass, just not able to connect with the balls, forcing that turnover. At some point, you know, Berea's going to have to be a little bit more aggressive, try to move the ball around a little bit more and shoot some points. You know, you got to put points on the board, even though their strategy may be working a little bit by keeping Southern off the board as much as they normally would be.
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of balance of taking the opportunities that you get while also limiting the opportunities. Great play design there. Sophie Brewer goes off back rim. Estep with the rebound.
Looks like Madison Southern coach wants them to play a little quicker on offense, try to get some more production while they have the ball.
They're going to hold it, I think, for the last shot here to end the first quarter. Ooh, nearly stolen by Beard underneath.
Tipped out of bounds by Berea. It's going to stay with Southern with 21 to go here in the first quarter.
Beard nearly had the pick there. French gonna inbound underneath. Got to watch her cutting after the inbound. She does it. She looks off a three, back to Estep. 16 seconds left. French won't let that one go. Nice rebound there underneath. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to go with Southern.
Madison Southern maybe looking for a foul there. No call.
Sandlin loses it out of bounds. Unforced turnover there. We're going to have 10 seconds left till the end of the half.
Bailey Hensley coming back in off the bench. Berea's going to have one more chance, looks like, to try to get some more points on the board. 5-2 here so far in the first.
Inbound to King. 8 seconds to play. Across the timeline. Circles back around. Beard looks off a three. Got 3 to shoot. Kicks it over in the corner. 3 ball up and no good. 5-2 after the first quarter. Not the shootout we expected, but a close one nonetheless. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back for second quarter action here on WBON TV.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Welcome back to the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. And the first of our doubleheader, the Madison Southern Lady Eagles taking on the Berea Lady Pirates. 5-2 after the first quarter. Berea playing somewhat of a 4 corners offense and held the ball the majority of the corner with no shots being taken. Southern looking to go to work here early. French back up top to Durson. E-step, gets it to Bailey Hensley. Puts it on the ground. Impatient. Hensley from the free throw line. In and out. Great tap back there by Coburn. Durson for three. In. 8-2. Berea shifting Abigail Beard to point guard responsibilities. Maddie King has been playing that role. Now trailing by 6. After looking at a 5-2 first quarter, it seems like a lot of points. Still just a 2-possession game. Abigail King, great post move there, up and in with the basket. Cut the lead 8-4. Not as patient there, going to the rack. Bailey Hensley in the corner. Back up top to Durson, who just nailed a three. Hadley French on the wing. Has a three of her own. Ashlyn Estep has the other basket for Southern. Durson into the corner. Back to Bailey Hensley. Now Madison Southern with the patience on the offensive end. Berea playing somewhat of a soft zone on certain players, but making sure to close out on shooters like French. Step on her. Gets it back to Durson. Back up top to Estep. French looking down inside, gets it to Hensley at the free throw line, gets into the post, shot fake no good, goes up and in.
Good shot by Hensley there, makes that a 10-4 game for the Eagles.
Ashlyn Estep guarding Abigail Beard full court. Maddie King hands off to Brewer. Brewer will take a three of her own, just off back rim, back tap, nice by Beard. King comes up with it. Three ball up and good.
That's the lead to 3 for the Eagles. It was a great three-point shot. Who was that, Jamie?
Miranda Thacker with her first basket of the game. Had a good look there at the end of the second quarter. Didn't get its fall. Coburn gets it out to Bailey Hensley. Gets a step inside. Kicks back out to Durson. Takes another three. Nothing but the bottom.
13-7 with 4:54 to go, and coach is going to call a timeout.
We're going to stay here at your Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. Madison Southern Eagles lead 13-7 over the Berea Lady Pirates here on WBON TV. John, we've already doubled, maybe even tripled the points we saw in the first quarter.
It's like we were watching two different games. The first quarter was a lot of holding the ball and trying to keep it out of the hands of Madison Southern, but now both teams being aggressive, shooting some three-pointers. They're going in 13-7. Things have turned around for both teams.
They have. We'll see what adjustments Berea makes. They obviously came in with a plan of being extra patient. Madison Southern scoring a little more quickly. Is that going to force Berea to step up the pace, or are they going to try to slow it down and muck it up a little bit more? Cami Durson off the bench with 2 quick threes. Leads all scorers with 6. And Berea will inbound underneath the opposite basket. Lacey Sandlin back in for Coburn. Did a lot of good work under the glass for the Eagles while she was in the game. We're under 5 minutes left in the half. Maddie King met by Durson. Gets it over to Beard. E-step in the corner. Thacker back over to King, who drives baseline. Back into the middle. Thrown out of bounds. Good defense there by French. Led to a turnover by Brewer. Coach Curtis giving French instructions on how to handle this 1-2-2 zone on this offensive set. Beard nearly steals it. Blast off of French. Great defensive play there by Abigail Beard. Still a 6-point game, just 2 possessions. Berea now playing a 2-3 zone instead of that man-to-man look we saw earlier. E-step on the baseline, back up top to King. Cross-court pass to Beard, nothing going. Thacker will take another three. She's hit 2 in a row.
3-point ball game here with the Pirates trailing, but they are finding their way on offense.
E-step, picks up her dribble, gets it over to French. Settling for a little patience here as well. Into the corner for Bailey Hensley. Back to E-step. Inside to Sandlin. She goes up with it. No go. Rebound by King. Looks to push it. Gets it up to Thacker. I think she's going to pull it back out to King to reset the offense. Thacker averages just over 3 points a game. Already has 2-3 here in the early going. Abigail Beard's got an open look. Doesn't take it. Inside. Baseline jumper by Step is good. 1-point ball game. Cadence Step. Knocking down the left jumper from the baseline. Berea's done a better job closing out here on the outside shots, but French will take it with her hand in her face. Rebound knocked around. Brewer comes up with it and gets it up to Beard. Looking around, she's going to pull back up, double teamed. Over to King. King's got an open look. She's going to take the three. In and out. Rebound knocked around. Back to Beard. Great offensive rebound there by Thacker. Some huge plays here in the early going. Brewer in the paint. Kicks back over to King. She'll take another three. Last one was barely out. Missed it again. Rebound knocked around. Bailey Hensley comes down with it. Back to Madison Southern. French going with the left hand into the paint. Stops. Pulls back to E-step. Long three. No go. Fight underneath for the rebound. It's going to go to Berea. Much faster pace of play here on both ends, John. First quarter, we saw Madison Southern in man-to-man defense the entire time. Berea had a tough time scoring a little bit more against this 2-3 zone. Do you see Southern staying in that?
Yeah, they might move back to man-to-man, but Berea is just offensively playing a different ball game right now. They're moving the ball a little faster, trying to go inbound sometimes, trying to go under low or in low.
Timeout called by Berea. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute here for the rest of the half on WBON TV.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Back here on WBON TV on the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. We've got a tight one here in the second quarter. The Berea Lady Pirates trail the Madison Southern Lady Eagles 13-12 in what's been really a game of two quarters. First quarter, very slow pace, not a lot of shots taken. Both teams firing at will here in the second, and Berea trying to take the lead here with Abigail Beard at half court. She's going to penetrate, kick across court to King. Near still there by E-step, gets it underneath. Nice grab there by Beard. He's underneath, gets into the paint, spin move, no go. Step kicks it back out, and King will reset. Extended 2-3 zone here, still for Madison Southern. Step in the corner. Back up top to Thacker. King penetrates. Hits the deck. Did a great job maintaining control of the ball. Hoping she's okay. She does get up and look okay. Cross court to Thacker. To Beard, moving the ball a little bit faster now. Continuing to be patient. On ball screen there by Brewer, and Beard will take a three. Locked, loaded, and money. Berea has their first lead of the game at 15-13. 30 seconds left in the half. Abigail Beard, her first three-point attempt. Puts the Lady Pirates ahead. French at the elbow. Kicks back out to Durison. Ashlyn Estep to reset. Coach Curtis telling him to make it happen, Captain. You got 8 seconds left to shoot before the end of the half. Trying to get Durison an open look, I think. Bailey Hensley will take a 15-footer, no go. And that's going to give it a halftime break as Berea Lady Pirates lead the Madison Southern Lady Eagles. We're going to go to half court as our Samantha Burford is talking to Coach Curtis of Madison Southern.
All right, Coach, let's talk about the difference in getting some of those baskets. A little different in the first quarter to the second quarter with your offense. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, we're holding it a lot and ourselves, we're holding it. We're not attacking the zone. Any good look we get around the rim, we're just rushing it and getting nervous. So if we can calm ourselves down and just lay the ball in, we'll be okay. But they're a little rattled right now, so we're going to calm them down.
Yeah, what are you going to say to this team to keep them motivated going into this second half?
That there's still 16 minutes. There's still an eternity to play. You just got to learn from your mistakes and, go out and play your best in the second half. So we'll be all right.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck. All right, we're going to take that 3-minute commercial break. And when we come back, you're going to hear the halftime stats of this really close game.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
'Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
For over 40 years, Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lake's can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lake's can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. We were at halftime at the front end of our doubleheader on WBON TV. The Berea Lady Pirates lead the Madison Southern Lady Eagles 15-13 at the half, and what ended in pretty exciting fashion there, John.
Yeah, for sure. This is a close ball game now, and things definitely different than they were in the first quarter. Both teams shooting the ball more. I will point out Madison Southern on their field goal attempts in the first quarter were 2 of 9 at 22%. Second quarter were 3 of 8 at 37%. But here's the interesting thing. Berea, first quarter field goal attempts 1 of 8 for 12%. Second quarter, 5 of 8, 62%. Berea turning things around on offense and lead at the half, 15-13.
Absolutely. Berea really came out in somewhat of a four corners offensive scheme in the first quarter, held the ball almost the entire quarter. It was 5-2 after the first quarter. Scoring picked up quite a bit there in the second, and a lot of it had to do with Berea making shots. Like you said, they shot over 60% from the floor there in the second quarter. Madison Southern, on the other hand, as we heard from Coach Curtis there at the half, just not getting shots up. They didn't score in the last 5 minutes and 5 seconds of the second quarter. They really limited themselves. And now we're going to hear from Coach Damian Stepp of Berea with Samantha once again.
Just talk to us about the difference in this first quarter to second quarter. Big change of events in shooting.
Yeah, I mean, I think both teams were coming out, kind of testing the waters with one another, and kind of waiting to see what we were going to do. We were waiting to see kind of what they were going to do. Very low scoring first quarter, and I think it probably just defines two teams who are coming out a little bit in the first postseason game and kind of trying to get your feet wet without making mistakes.
Right. What do you say to them going in? What are we going to expect changes?
Well, I mean, I think we just got to keep kind of doing what we're doing here. Taking time off the clock, making good decisions. I told them we want to try to make sure that we get up as many shot attempts as they do. I also said we want to try to make sure that turnovers are pretty balanced. And I think if you can do that, you get as many possessions. Our offense all season has been really efficient. I mean, we've had most of our games, we'll go out and shoot 60, 58, 60%. Then we look at the stats, and we've shot 15 shots less than the opponent. So in order to, if you can maintain at least close to that efficiency and then go out and shoot more shots, then hopefully you can come out with a few more points and kind of keep pace with your opponent. So.
All right, Coach, good luck. Wishing you the best. Thank you as always. All right, we're going to send it right back because this game's about to start again.
Thank you, Samantha and Coach Stepp. Yeah, that's we talked about the nerves beforehand. Not only is it you lose and you're done, your season's over, which puts a lot of pressure on you, but you're here in Baptist Health Arena at EKU. The feel of being in a university gym is different. Also the visuals. Like, if you take into account how much space is behind the basket, how much space is behind the benches, just a completely different feel. The basket's the same height, the free throw line's the same distance, but perception can mess with you.
Yeah, like Coach just said there, the first quarter, this is a big game. They played clean. They wanted to just kind of take their time and make no mistakes. Interesting, Jamie, we're sitting here at halftime, no fouls called on either team. Quite remarkable. Looking here, there's no fouls, no free throws.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
I know I haven't.
And it was a very fast first half, obviously. I mean, it started at 6 o'clock, and we're about to start the second half here at 6:36. But pretty even across the board.
I was trying to look for any differences that I could find. I think the biggest takeaway, looking at stats, I mean, they're really even in rebounds. They're really even pretty much everywhere. But the second chance shots that Madison Southern has, they have 8 versus 3 to Berea. That's something that Berea, if they could get a little bit better of, they could walk out of here with a win tonight.
Absolutely, and I know Coach Curtis was I don't want to say frustrated, but he certainly wants his team to be a little more focused when shooting around the basket and be ready to take open looks a little faster. These halftime stats are sponsored by Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond. Make your home stand out among the rest. Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond, they specialize in kitchen and bathroom countertops and provide unique looks for your fireplace, outdoor grills, and other areas of your home. Visit them online at bluegrassmarblegranite.com. Berea led in scoring so far by Miranda Thacker with 6 points. Hit 2 big threes there. Abigail Beard with 5. Sophie Brewer and Cadence Stepp each with 2. On the Madison Southern side, 8th grader Cammie Durson off the bench leads all scorers with 6 points. Also, those are 2 3-pointers. Hadley French with 3, and then Ashlyn Stepp and Bailey Hensley each with 2, and those are some of those second chance points we were talking about.
I'd like to talk about Durson. You mentioned she's an 8th grader playing up. What a big stage for an 8th grader to be playing on. But if you watch her play, dude, it's almost instinctive for her. She's able to pass the ball without looking. She knows where everybody's at all times. Really like what I'm seeing out of Durson, especially when you consider she's an 8th grader coming in for Maria Himes, the veteran point guard that's out for injury.
Very high basketball IQ and shooting the ball extremely well. So a lot of good things going for both teams here. A lot of work to be done for both teams. We're going to take another 3-minute break, come back for the rest of halftime coverage here on WBON TV.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over Central Kentucky for both commercial and residential customers. With Fayette Heating and Air, they promise that no matter the issue, no matter the time, you can expect award-winning heating repairs the first time, every time. Visit FayetteHeating.com to learn about special financing and how to sign up for the Comfy Club. With Fayette Heating and Air, complete home solutions.
Gwen's Fine Jewelers, voted best of the best jewelry store and voted best of the best jewelry repair shop. Gwen's has the best prices on diamonds. Let Gwen's design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, located next to Hobby Lobby in the Carriage Gate Shopping Center, Richmond. Or find them online at gwensfinejewelers.com.
Transparency is what separates Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration apart from the rest. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and are here to serve all over Central Kentucky. Their team of experts will help you break down the cost of a new roof or repair and help you make the most informed decision possible. From wind and hail, fire and smoke damage, residential or commercial, Kentucky Roofs and Restoration can do it all. Like them on Facebook to learn more or call 859-200-5065. In today's housing market, timing is everything. So if you're looking for a home in or around Madison County, the first call you should make is to Don Anglin with The Real Estate Company. You don't want to miss out on your dream home or that buyer that's ready to make your home theirs. Don has several new construction homes available for purchase, and you can call today to schedule a showing before they are gone. Like Don Anglin with The Real Estate Company on Facebook so you don't miss out on the home you've been waiting for. Call 859-358-8044 for more information.
Veronica here from Berea Fitness, open 24/7. Your hometown gym with a big town feel. We have 15,000 square feet of awesomeness and 0 wait times. We are truly a no judgment gym with over 60 pieces of cardio equipment and more. Memberships start at $25 a month and include staff child watch and group fitness classes. Download our app for a 3-day free trial or stop by for a tour. Give us a call, 859-985-2584.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokidak, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
And we're back here at Baptist Health Arena at WBON TV at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. Halftime between the Madison Southern Lady Eagles, Berea Lady Pirates. Very, very close first half. Sure to be a great second half. But before that, we're going to go get some halftime analysis from our friend Dawson Rule.
Well, guys, it has been a great one tonight so far between Berea and Madison Southern. And right now, right before the third and fourth quarter, the Berea Lady Pirates are leading 15-13. And they've come out and played some great defense overall to have the lead. Now, Madison Southern's won the last two in this matchup pretty handily. But a couple years ago, Berea had won 2 out of 3. This matchup still has a whole half of basketball to go. Can the Lady Pirates pull the upset? Possibly. But the Southern Lady Eagles are being led by Cami Durst, an 8th grader right now, with 2 threes. So we'll see what she can do in the second half and if the Southern Lady Eagles can make a comeback.
Thank you, Dawson, as we prepare to tip off the second half here. I say tip off. We're not going to tip off. They're just going to throw it in.
That's usually
how
it works.
Basketball works. Madison Southern again wearing all white. If you're just joining us here, Berea wearing all black uniforms. Berea led 5-2 after the first quarter, and then Madison Southern led 5-2 after the first quarter. Berea scored with 28 seconds left there in the second to take their first lead of the game, and Madison Southern's had a hard time getting on the board. We'll see if both teams kind of shook the cobwebs off, shook the nerves out, and are ready to come out and get back on the board here for the second half. We got 16 minutes to play to see who is going to represent their school at the district championship on Friday, but also going into the regional tournament.
That's what you want to advance to. You want to keep playing basketball as long as you can. Jamie, if you look up at the Madison Southern student section, they're filing in nicely. And they're all camoed out. It's hard to see them over there. They've even brought some props with them.
It is camo night for the Madison Southern group, which is over behind the basket on the right. And it's going to be Berea basketball inbounding here right in front of us. 15-13 Pirate lead, and we are underway at Baptist Health Arena. Again, thanks to Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration sponsoring this 44th district tournament. Thanks to all of our great sponsors who allow us to highlight these young athletes. A lot of ball movement on the perimeter here from Berea. 1-3-1 look from Madison Southern. We'll see how Berea adjusts to that. Thacker for 3 off back rim. Nice rebound by Step. Great box out there on French. Maddie inside. She kicks back out to Beer. Jump step. Goes up. Contact. No good. Rebound by Ashlyn Estep. Hadley French. Nice pass underneath.
Hensley keeps it bobbled around.
That was a really great job by her to maintain possession, but also by Brewer to maintain position. Hand on it there, and Abigail Beard comes away with the steal. She's got the ball. It's going to be called a jump ball. No timeout whistle. Going to go to Madison Southern. Southern's going to inbound over on the side. Brianna Hensley back in as a starter for Madison Southern. Gets it to French in the paint. Back out to Estep. Looks off a 3. Down inside to Sandlin. Up and off the glass. No good. Good rebound by Hensley. Up and in.
Great rebound by Hensley, which leads to getting some points on the board.
A little bit more pressure here from the Lady Eagles. Broken, and Abigail Beard across the timeline. Gets into the paint. Kicks back out. Brewer for 3. It's good.
(18-15) ball game. Pirates lead.
Estep at the top of the key. Bailey Hensley at the free throw line. Lead pass there for French goes out of bounds. Miscommunication. Coach Curtis looking to get his message across. More full court pressure here. Maddie King dribbles through the middle. It's knocked away. It's underneath. Everybody's on the floor. Jump ball, I believe, going to go back to Berea. Love the hustle and physicality, multiple bodies on the floor diving for the basketball.
Southern changing quite a bit of things here on defense, utilizing the full court press. Also changing it up when they do get established down on defense with where they move it back to zone here.
Abigail Beard underneath to Thacker. Blocked, foul called there on Bailey Hensley. Didn't like the whistle. That's our first foul of the game.
First foul, and it was a good play by Bailey Hensley trying to keep Berea from scoring.
About 18 minutes into the game, we see our first foul as Miranda Thacker's going to go for our first free throws here. Big thanks to Nuevo Vallarta, Don England Real Estate, Mike Brewer, Kentucky Farm Bureau, ABR, Excel Auto Care, Paul & Sons, Berea Fitness, Planet Pond, Joyce Markham, Cars of Kentucky, and Pruitt & Sons for sponsoring our tournament coverage. First free throw off back rim, no good. Berea still leads by 3. No subs coming in just yet for either team. Thacker free throw, no good. Rebound by Estep. Southern having trouble finding any offensive momentum. Coach Curris saying push it, get up here and make something happen. Berea still in that 1-2-2 zone they depended on in the first half. Hensley will take a 3. Tie ball game. More full court pressure. Maddie King with it at midcourt. Up court to Step. Over to Beard. Crossover into the paint. Loses it out of bounds. Going to go to Madison Southern. Unforced turnover. Great pressure though by Madison Southern. John, a lot of sports really are a game of adjustments. Sometimes you see teams make some tweaks. We heard Coach Stepp say at halftime we need to keep doing what we're doing. Madison Southern made some huge adjustments here coming in.
They sure have. The full court press being one of the most noticeable, and it's caused Berea a little bit of problems. Southern needs to find a way to get some points on the board to complement that defense.
Moonshot 3 from French is going to give them the lead. 21-18. Abigail Beard with it at midcourt, gets it up to Maddie King. She's got numbers. Is she going to press it? Spin move back to Brewer for 3. It's in for a tie game. Haymaker after haymaker. Neither team willing to back off, and we're tied with under 5 to go. Ashley Estep handling the point guard responsibilities for Southern. Penetrates. Kicks back out to French. Hands off to Hensley. Another 3. Every part of the rim still counts for 3. Up court pass to Beard. Stolen by Estep. Great defense there by Southern. She drives into the paint. Hands off to Sandlin. Goes up through contact. Another foul. She's going to go to the line. Southern on a run here. It made 3 consecutive three-point shots. 2 by 8th grader Brianna Hensley. 1 by Hadley French. Business, as they say, is picking up.
Lacey Sandlin will get these first free throws for Madison Southern.
Up and good to add to their 3-point lead.
Sandlin 1 for 1. Easy to keep track of when there's only been 1 foul called against Southern.
It's my favorite kind of math, John.
Or against Berea. 2 of 2.
26-21. More full court pressure. Great move there by Maddie King. Gets to the center of the court. Drives into the paint. Kicks to the corner. Back out to Brewer, who's hit 2 in a row. She'll kick out to Beard to reset. 4 minutes left in the third. Biggest deficit of the second half here for Berea as they trail by 5. They've matched Madison Southern shot for shot. Step underneath the Brewer. Spin move away from the basket. Up and good. Both teams putting an offensive display here in the second half. Estep gets all the way to the bucket, and she's going to go to the line for 2 as well. Berea fans not liking the call. Not sure if they were arguing a foul or looking for a double dribble there. Estep, her first free throw attempts of the game.
Southern 3 of 3 so far in free throws.
Pushes the lead back to 4. And they're still perfect. Full court pressure. Inbound to Beard. Gets it up to Maddie King. 3-on-1. They got numbers. Gets it over to Step. Back to Thacker. Jumper. Off back rim. Rebound by Bailey Hensley. She's going to push it herself. Slows it up to get it back to a point guard. Gets it to E-Step to reset. Brianna Hensley hands off to French. E-Step over the corner. Sandlin will take a corner three, and it's good. Madison Southern just not missing. Berea so far having trouble keeping up. Upbound pass. Nice inbound pass to Beard. She goes up into contact. Foul there on E-Step, her first, and Beard's going to go to the line for two.
Eagles lead 31-23, 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the third quarter.
And this has escalated quickly, John. Madison Southern just absolutely shooting the lights out. Berea came out doing the same, but you miss a couple shots and you find yourself in a deficit here.
Berea capable of coming back. They've did it once already in this game. They find themselves in a little bit of a hole right now, but she hits that first free throw, makes it 31-24 to the Eagles.
Tammy Durson back in for the Eagles. Both free throws good by Beard. Cuts the lead back to 6. Berea to settle back into their 1-2-2 zone. They've given up a few threes here on these last possessions. We'll see if that shifts them out of it at all. It's going to stay here at Madison Southern, thrown off the leg of a defender. Coach Curtis giving inbound instructions. Inbounding from the corner, in my opinion, the toughest place to inbound the ball. Gets it in easily to Hensley. Tried to get it back to French. Great job by Beard stepping out on her. Under 3 remaining in the third. I feel like this quarter has already lasted longer than the entire first half did.
I think it has.
E-Step throws to French. French is looking the other way. Unforced error. Coach Curtis is not pleased. Big break there by for Berea. Stole it right off the inbound, and a foul by Brewer. Great effort there by Cami Durson. Just the third foul of the game called on Berea. Now French to inbound and a side out. They had a turnover and quickly forced one. Back where they ended up. Bailey Hensley at the elbow, trying to get it into Sandlin in the post, no go. Kicks back out the E-Step. Picks up her dribble. Sandlin in the corner. Drives baseline. Foul called on Step.
It's going to be 4 against Berea in this quarter, so the next one will send folks to the line.
For 2, which is, in case you haven't watched a lot of high school basketball this year, another rule adjustment. No more 1-and-1 business out here. Durson looking to get into the post, gets it to Sandlin. Kicks back out to Bailey Hensley, drives into the paint. French is open, and it's money. Brewer pushes it up court, gets it to Step. Cross court to Thacker. Thacker looks it off, gives it back to Maddie King. 9-point lead. Thacker takes a 3. Bounces around and in. Great touch from the senior. Her third 3 of the game. Cuts the lead back down to 6. Berea will not go away. Garrison back to E-Step. Bailey Hensley paroling the free throw line. Sandlin in the corner. A little patience here from Berea. What's the balance, John, of you're scoring points quickly, you want to be patient, but not take yourself out of a rhythm?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I don't know I have a great answer for you, honestly. Anytime Berea gets the ball, they're very capable of scoring points, but you got to keep playing aggressive and don't keep your foot off. Don't take your foot off the gas if you're Southern.
Yeah, you and I call a lot of football games together. I'm a big proponent of if you had a lead and you can run the football, do so. In basketball, I feel like if you try to slow things down when you're a fast team, sometimes you get out of rhythm and you give yourself, you give the opponent kind of a foothold, if you will, to.
That's what I was thinking. Is if you find yourself slowing down and you do get out of rhythm, it is going to hurt you when you're not able to hit those shots you're used to. Under 40 to go in the third quarter.
Also allowing both teams to kind of take a break here, get a breather. Southern trying to get the last shot here. $20 seconds left in the third. Coach Curtis finally drawing up the play, telling them what they're going to do here to get this final shot. 11 seconds left. Eastat penetrates, gets it over to Hensley, drives baseline, off her knee out of bounds. Berea's going to have a look at it with just under 4 seconds left. See what they try to do.
Step the furthest person back for Berea. Just trying to get it in here.
Inbound to Beard, and she is trapped past Brewer. Can't get a shot off. That's going to end the third quarter and take us to the fourth. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back for the last quarter of this district ball game here on WBON TV.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
Back here for the fourth quarter of the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District. Opening round, Madison Southern Lady Eagles lead the Berea Lady Pirates 34-28. Going into the fourth quarter, coming into the third, Berea led by 3. Really an offensive explosion from both teams, John. And both trying to put themselves in an opportunity to close this out in the fourth. Hadley French to inbound for the Eagles. They held for the last shot there at the end of the quarter and didn't get it. Not a lot of scoring at the end of the quarter. To see how aggressive they are. Very aggressive in the third quarter. Underneath, Bailey Hensley rims out. Rebound by Step. Sophie Brewer comes down with it. It's going to back Southern off of their full court pressure. Maddie King with it. So in a 1-3-1 zone for the Lady Pirates. We just got the underneath, stolen by Sandlin. Hadley French with it, drives all the way to the basket. Scoop is good. Great job getting position and using her body as a spacer.
Yeah, we just got the stats. Madison Southern turned things around in the third, obviously here with the lead, but they were shooting 85% for their field goals.
A perfect 5 for 5 from 3 there in the third. Thacker takes one from Berea. It's good.
He cuts the lead to 5 for the Eagles, 36-31. Pirates trailing.
Thacker now leads all scorers with 12. Berea insisting they will not go away. So far been matching Southern with every big shot. Sandlin underneath. No good. Rebound by Beard. This is what we saw a lot in the first half. Southern getting decent looks close, but not being able to capitalize. Ball over to Beard. Back to King. Back to Beard. Penetrates and kicks back out.
Feels like this is the first time Berea has been able to set up their offense in the second half.
Madison Southern went to a full court press there in the third, and it really put a lot of stress on this Berea offense. You're right. Sophie Brewer at the top of the key, underneath to Step, gets it to Beard.
I'd like to see Step put some of those up when she gets those looks underneath.
Beard stripped underneath, going the other way. Sandlin stops, kicks back to E-Step. Over to Durson in the corner. She's open. Her first miss of the game. Bailey Hensley with a putback. More second chance points for the Lady Eagles. The lead's back to 7. Durson playing the top of this 1-3-1 zone. King all the way to the basket, kicks out, and Thacker loses it out of bounds.
Step over on the sideline looking injured. She's going to come out of the game.
First substitution of this second half for Berea. Tessa McLean in the game for Berea.
Looks like the Berea coach wanted the timeout there. Instead, the sub comes in.
Southern looking to remain patient. Sandlin. She'll take it all the way to the basket. No good. Rebound knocked around. Brewer saves it back into Bailey Hensley. She's fouled going up by McLean, and she's going to go to the line for 2. The difference, obviously, Southern shooting the lights out, but really their work on the offensive glass has made all the difference here in the second half.
Southern was being very aggressive defensively in the third, which allowed them to separate a little bit. But Berea, kind of like that pesky mosquito at a campfire, it's not going away.
Biggest lead of the half for Southern. Biggest lead of the game. It's Bailey Hensley looking to push it to 9 with this free throw. Almost halfway through the fourth quarter here. No good. Rebound by Step, who's back in for McLean.
Southern's not doing the press anymore. Berea's going to get a chance to set up their offense.
Beard with it. Looks off a shot to King. Essentially had Brewer in the corner, didn't take the shot. Beard drives. Step takes a jumper, short. Berea, unfortunately, if they don't get a stop and a score soon, they are going to run out of time. Trailing by 8 with 4 minutes left. Coverage here on WBON.
Bailey Hensley drops one in, 41-31, 10-point ball game. 3:55 here to go in the game.
Stolen away by Durson. Berea shooting themselves in the foot with a lot of mistakes. McLean set to check back in for the Lady Pirates.
Coach Curtis getting the play called into his Lady Eagles.
On ball screen from Bailey Hensley. E-Step drives, kicks to the corner. One more to Durson. Doesn't take the shot, very patient. Smart move there by the 8th grader. Back to E-Step up top.
Hensley found that lane. I thought she was going to go for it. Instead, drops it off to somebody else and keeps the ball moving.
Foul called underneath. I think they're going to call a hold on Beard. It's going to be Southern ball underneath. McLean checking in.
Step going out.
Step, sophomore. One of the younger players on this team. Berea calls a timeout. We're going to take it with him. We'll be back after 1 minute here for the rest of the fourth quarter on WBON TV.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
And we're back with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of this Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament game. On WBON TV, coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. I'm Jamie Boggs with John Bailey as the Lady Eagles of Madison Southern have a 10-point lead over the Berea Lady Pirates. What's been very much a back-and-forth, hard-fought game for both teams. Southern looking to put it away, and Berea needs to make something happen quickly. Timeout called by Madison Southern to avoid a 5-second call, and we're going to stay here. Thank some of our sponsors for allowing us to cover this tournament and highlight these athletes.
Absolutely. Let's start with Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, Nuevo Vallarta, Don Anglin Real Estate, Mike Brewer, Kentucky Farm Bureau, ABR, Excel Auto Care, Hall & Sons, Berea Fitness, Planet Pond in Berea, Joyce Markham, Cars of Kentucky, and Pruitt & Sons.
Huge shout out to all those that help us highlight these athletes, and they have come to work hard today. Yesterday, Madison Central won both their women's and men's games over Model. And here we've got the matchup with Southern and Berea. Southern in the lead here in the women's game, the men's game to follow.
Southern to inbound.
Great defense by Beard there. Inbound to Brianna Hensley. Hands off to Eastep. Maddie King playing tight on her. Berea tight man-to-man offense for the first time. They have to make something happen. Can't sit back in the zone any longer. McLean on Bailey Hensley. Beard coming out, trying to trap her in the corner, and they do. She gets it over to Hadley French. French holding the ball. Beard not sure if she's trying to get a foul or get a steal.
Ref's letting him play through a little contact right now. I thought Bailey Hensley was going to draw a foul earlier.
It's going to be a side out here for Southern. Not in the bonus quite yet. Again, if you've not watched a lot of high school basketball this season, bonus looks a lot different. There is no more 1-on-1. As soon as you hit that fifth foul in a quarter, it's 2 shots with every foul. Still a couple away from that. Eastep fouled there by Maddie King. Nobody really in foul trouble on either team. We didn't have a single foul called in the first half. So they're having to work hard to get to the bonus here. Offensive foul called there. Moving screen on Sandlin. Berea ball. Had to get the ball back. Now they have it. We'll see what they can do with it. Durison back in for Brianna Hensley. Berea was very patient in the first half, John. They don't have time to be patient anymore.
2:34 here to go. It's a 10-point ball game. Berea needs to find their way on the board soon.
King across the timeline. We'll see if they're trying to draw somebody up a shot. The hot hand has been Thacker tonight. She's got an open look right now. Brewer drives. Looks to hand it off. Gets it back over to King. Not taking a shot. Using a lot of clock here. Back over to King. She'll take a 3. It's good. Just what they needed, and now they're going to get back. And
7-point game.
Coach Stepp telling them to lock in man-to-man full court. And they're going to do that. French with it in the backcourt, and Beard on her, and she's going to be fouled.
That's taking her to the free throw line. Under 2 minutes to go.
Hadley French listed with 11 points up on the scoreboard here for the game so far. Makes her first free throw here. on the season, shooting nearly 80% from the free throw line. She makes both of those to push the lead back to 9. Southern staying back, not giving pressure. King over to Beard in the corner. Kicks it back out to Brewer. She'll take an open 3. Off back rim. Rebound knocked around. E-Step comes up with it, and she's going to go to the line. It's another foul on Beard. Biggest lead they've had of the game is going to be 10. E-Step has the chance to push that to 11 here with 2 upcoming free throws. E-Step coming back in for McLean, it looks like, after getting a break. Or Step, not E-Step. Ashlyn E-Step makes her free throw, though. Southern nearly perfect from the free throw line tonight. Looking to seal the game here, to buy themselves an opportunity to play for a district championship on Friday and to go on to the regional tournament. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Brewer, gets it over to Beard. Beard across the timeline, up to Brewer. She's going to take a 3 of her own. Looks like it was tipped, but they're going to say ball to Southern. Brianna Hensley back in for Gerson. Maybe a little offense for defense substitution there. Berea coming up to do a full court man-to-man press. They get it to French. She's immediately fouled by Beard. I think Beard thought that was an anticipation call. French 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far today. Again, coverage of the men's basketball game between these two schools will begin shortly after this game wraps up. We'll have coverage here on WBON TV of that as well. Your Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament for here in 2024. Nails both free throws. She's up to 15. Timeout called by Berea. 30-second timeout. John, a lot of seniors on this Berea team. You go into the postseason, you know that your season can end at any point. Doesn't make it much easier when it happens, does it?
Oh no, that's a hard pill to swallow for sure. Knowing that potentially playing your last few minutes here of high school basketball. Not sure any of these girls are going to go on to play any college ball or not. I've not followed them that closely, but yeah, potentially the last time lacing up here. And I remember doing that in high school myself, Jamie. It was hard.
It is. It's a difficult transition to have an end of that era. Again, hopefully some of these young ladies do get a chance to play again.
You can kind of look over there on the bench and see the emotions already, the hugging the coach and, just taking it all in.
Seniors on this roster: Maddie King, Abigail Beard, Miranda Thacker, Sophie Brewer, the names we've been saying all evening here, Lauren Stepp as well. Southern full court pressure, trying to close it out. Beard across the timeline, crosses over, kicks it over to Brewer in the corner. She's going to take a 3, and it's good. Back under double digits, and the clock stops. 1:07 left. French is going to go to the line for 2 more. She's up to 15 points. They're going to need Hadley French to miss some free throws and get another quick 3 here to get back in it. Not completely out of the question, but certainly a moment of desperation here for the Lady Pirates. French perfect from the free throw line so far and stays so. Hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
Just about 1 minute to go here in this ball game.
Up and good. Timeout Southern. Gonna take it full. We'll take it with them. Be back in a minute for the finish of this ball game on WBON TV.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust. Jimbo! Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy.
And we're back here at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. The Madison Southern Lady Eagles lead the Berea Lady Pirates by 9 points here in the fourth quarter. About a minute left. Berea needs to make something happen. Maddie King across the timeline. Kicks it back out to Brewer. On ball foul. It's not going to send her to the line. Berea will inbound. Brewer to inbound. Gives it into King. 53 seconds left. Down by 11. Southern now in man-to-man defense. Been in zone pretty much the entire game. Brewer for threes. Good. Timeout for Berea.
Still an 8-point ball game, 41 to go. Earlier, Jamie, I said that Berea was playing like a pesky mosquito. What I meant by that was they're able to stay in this game. They're sticking around. They're not going away when things get hot. Certainly didn't mean it as an insult. Berea very much has been in this game all game long.
Will not go away. They're going to need to force a quick turnover here and get another good shot. Coach Stepp over there drawing up the defensive plan. Coach Curtis of Southern just trying to get a strong inbound pass, probably get the ball to Hadley French to see if they can get her to the free throw line to try and seal the deal. Again, the winner of this game will take on Madison Central on Friday right here on WBON for the district championship. The boys game, the men's game will happen shortly after this one.
EKU Stadium is filling up nicely. Everybody coming out excited for these games tonight.
Coach Curtis pushing everybody up to help with ball handling. Get the ball in to French, and she's immediately fouled by King. French up to 17 points. Has hit 6 free throws in a row, trying to do the same here. This change of rule for going into a bonus, I think the intention is to speed up the game. You're not looking at having bonus for an entire half or anything like that. But when you get into it, the payoff of giving a team 2 free throws with every foul, I think makes a bigger difference than maybe the rule intended.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now it's a 10-point ball game with 37 to go.
And Hadley French has been ice water in her veins. Abigail Beard gets it back to Maddie King, 30 seconds left. She drives underneath the step, goes up and in. Back to 8. French with it. We'll see if they foul again, and they do. As she continues to knock down free throws.
Earlier, I think you said Hadley French playing as a sophomore.
Yep.
Hadley French always seems like a veteran player. I would have said she was a 5th-year senior watching her play this year.
Always composed, always intentional. Seen her make some big shots in her career, several this season. And she continues to walk up to the line and put this game on ice. Number 33, Brooke Miller, checking in for Berea. Her first action of the game. And French makes her 10th consecutive free throw. She's up to 21 points on the night. And that's just about going to do it here for the opening round of the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Another three by Brewer. Continues to make big shots. Cuts the lead back to 7. I keep saying that's going to do it. The fight in this Lady Pirates team is strong. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back for the end game on WBON TV.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com. It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
10 seconds remaining in the opening round of this Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament game. Foul called there. Hadley French is going to go to the free throw line for the Madison Southern Lady Eagles here on WBON TV. Coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. Lady Eagles lead by 7. It was a back and forth game midway through the third quarter. Madison Southern got hot, stopped missing. And they've continued to battle here. Berea has not gone away. Been there tooth and nail. Hit a lot of big shots. Really, the fourth quarter has come down to free throws as Hadley French has made 11 consecutive from the charity stripe. I don't know if I can make 11 consecutive anything, John.
Not right now. Not in my prime anymore.
Up by 9. 7 seconds remaining. Abigail Beard puts it up court. Turnover going to go back to Southern. Inbound up to Bailey Hensley. Going to let the clock run out, and that's going to do it for the opening round of the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. The Madison Southern Lady Eagles advance to the championship game of the district to play the Madison Southern Lady Indians on Friday. The Berea Lady Pirates came in here with a great game plan. John, they fought hard, just came up a little bit short.
They fought hard. They were in it the whole time. That's what you like to see in these basketball games. It's a heartbreaking loss for Berea. I hate to see them have to end their season now, but Madison Southern's going to advance to play on Friday against Madison Central Indians. And here in just a few minutes, we'll be watching the Madison Southern boys take on Berea. Both teams looking to advance as well.
This is the Chenault Vineyards post-game show. Chenault Vineyards becomes the go-to destination for families and friends to enjoy entertainment and relaxing atmosphere. See why so many people spend their weekends at Chenault Vineyards at ChenaultVineyards.com. Nothing to hang their heads about. You see they've wrapped up shaking hands. The Berea team has a lot of seniors on it. It's always tough to see a lot of players play their last ball game. Absolutely nothing to hang their heads about. Came out, executed the game plan, played super well. But Madison Southern was on fire and would not be denied. We're waiting on final stats of the game to make it over here from the stat sheet. But really both teams came out and battled. Hadley French made 12 consecutive free throws to wrap up the ball game. and Sophie Brewer continue to make threes down the stretch for Berea. These final stats are brought to you by Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Berea, they work hard to help you get the beautiful, healthy smile you deserve. Like them on Facebook to learn more about Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Berea. John, give us some of our stat leaders from the game.
All right, so some stat leaders. Let me see here. We have, oh, golly. Field goals made by Berea. We have the Sophie Brewer as the team leader there. Total field goals. Sorry, I was looking at three-pointers. So total field goals, Sophie Brewer, 7 of 12. Over for Madison Southern, we have a tie, looks like. Hadley French, 4 of 7, and then Bailey Hensley, 4 of 9 for your total free throws.
Sophie Brewer finished the game with 19 points. Miranda Thacker with 12. Abigail Beard with 7. And then Cadence Stepp with 4 and Maddie King with 3 to wrap up Berea. Hadley French with 23 to lead all scorers. 12 for 12 from the free throw line. Absolutely insane. Bailey Hensley with 9. Cami Durison with 6. Ashlyn Estep with 5. Brianna Hensley with 6. And Lacey Sandlin with 5 to wrap up scoring for the Lady Eagles. Overall, the Lady Eagles just phenomenal shooting, John. They shot 62% from the three-point line for the game. That's
incredible. 45% for Southern the whole game on field goal attempts. Up at Berea, they were 50% all the way around for the game on field goals, three-pointers, and free throws.
Yeah, if you would have told Berea, you know what, you're going to hold Madison Southern to 12 points in the first half and you're going to shoot 50% of 3, I think you have to feel good coming into the game. So
Absolutely.
Like I said, they executed a great game plan and they came out and played their butts off. And now Madison Southern's going to have a chance to compete Central for a championship later in the week. And they have met earlier in the season as well, and it will be a battle as it was then in overtime. We got to name the CT Diesel Performer of the game, John.
Well, I think looking at the stat sheet, it's easy to see those 23 points glaring at me for the total points by Hadley French. Jamie, she's going to get my CT Diesel Performance Player of the game.
If you want your vehicle to perform like Hadley French, take it to CT Diesel Performance, located off of exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have service all vehicles, big and small, and they'll take care of you. Like them on Facebook to learn how you can get a free oil change from CT Diesel Performance. That's a wrap of our coverage for the women's game here in the first half of the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. The men are out here warming up, and we are going to take an extended commercial break and then come back for our pregame show right here on this feed. Don't go anywhere. Go grab some popcorn, get a refill, and we'll come back for the men's game right here on WBON TV.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
'Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
For over 40 years, Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lake's can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lake's can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Good evening and welcome to the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament, live on WBON TV Channel 9 and 106.7 The Pinnacle. Thank you for joining us as we come to you live from Baptist Health Arena, where a 44th District Tournament champion will be crowned. A special thanks to those sponsors who have supported our coverage all year long. The Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament is also brought to you by these great sponsors. Now let's go courtside at Baptist Health Arena.
We're back here at Baptist Health Arena at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament, the EKU. I'm Jamie Boggs here with John Bailey on WBON TV as the Madison Southern Eagles are set to face the Berea Pirates with an opportunity for a district championship game on the line, John.
I love both of these teams. I've got a chance to watch Berea probably a little bit more. And this is a team who fights hard, and I think they're going to come in here tonight and give Madison Southern everything they got. I think we're going to see a really fun ball game, and I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, I think you're right. The women's game just wrapped up. Madison Southern pulled away to win at the end. We had a little bit of a comparison to make there. They had played earlier in the year. This is the first time these teams have played each other this season. So I'm sure they've seen each other play. I know they've watched film. I know they've prepared. But this is the first time that they've been on the court with one another, and I think that I think that gives the advantage to the team that may be the underdog, which I think some people would say is Berea. Madison Southern's been in and out of the top 25 rankings for the state this year, but Berea's put together a solid season of their own. We're here on the Citizens Guaranty Bank pregame show, where your accounts are as close as your phone. Bank anywhere, 24/7. Check your balance, check deposits, wherever you want. Transfer funds and more with the MyCGB app. Visit mycgb.com to learn more. This is a win-or-go-home game for both these teams. The winner will face Madison Central on Friday and have an opportunity in the regional tournament next week. But this could be it for one of these two teams.
We talked about it in the girls' game earlier, but Berea is a team loaded with some younger talent. Madison Southern is the more veteran team here. You know, you mentioned if somebody has to be an underdog, some people would say that it's Berea, and I think that's the spot that I would want to be in. If Southern is going to come in and potentially overlook this Berea team, I'd say they're making a mistake. Berea is a team that is scrappy. They fight hard. They've picked up their 20th win against Model last week, and that was a great game to go to. That was a very close back and forth game. But I tell you, Berea can go on some runs on offense, and their defense is really stout.
I mean, look, I know they've played very different schedules. Berea's got a better record than Southern, coming into the game at 21-8. Madison Southern coming in with 20-9. Both teams have some standout leaders, I would say. Madison Southern has a few guys that have been around for a long time, set some records. We've seen Jay Rose set the school scoring record. We've seen Casey set the school assist record. Both the Hudson twins are 1,000-point scorers. The Berea's got some leaders over there of their own.
And the thing I like about Berea, yeah, they do have some leaders. They have Tommy Banderman averaging 12 points a game, Jack Hemingway 11 points a game, Nick Ballou at 9, Finley Blevins at 9. This is a team that no matter who's on the court, they can go up and make some baskets. This is a team that is kind of deep off the bench as well. So they don't rely on one or two standouts. This is very much a team effort by this Berea basketball team.
Let's talk about some keys to the game here, brought to you by Jack Burford Chevrolet. Get the keys to your next ride at Jack Burford Chevrolet on the Eastern Bypass in Richmond. Visit jackburford.com to see the entire inventory. I think the keys for these two teams are vastly different. I think Berea needs to play under control, maintain focus, and limit second chance opportunities for Madison Southern.
They need to grab every single rebound possible. They need to really tighten up on defense and keep the ball away from the potentially high-scoring Southern Eagles.
I would say that Southern's key really is all in their head. We've seen this team. We've seen their ability to put up points, defend. They can do everything. When things don't go their way, there has been a tendency to panic a little bit, so they need to keep their head about them and to stay focused. And I think that's the big key for them, hopefully, for their fan base picking up a win here tonight. Coach Stephen Wright, in his first year here with Madison Southern, obviously has won elsewhere, won state titles as a head coach. Eric Fields, the coach of Berea. Berea will be wearing all black. Madison Southern, their all white uniforms here. We're about 4 minutes left from tip-off. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back to get the final preparations in place for tip-off on WBON TV.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over Central Kentucky for both commercial and residential customers. With Fayette Heating and Air, they promise that no matter the issue, no matter the time, you can expect award-winning heating repairs the first time, every time. Visit FayetteHeating.com to learn about special financing and how to sign up for the Comfy Club. With Fayette Heating and Air, complete home solutions.
Gwen's Fine Jewelers, voted best of the best jewelry store and voted best of the best jewelry repair shop. Gwen's has the best prices on diamonds. Let Gwen's design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, located next to Hobby Lobby in the Carriage Gate Shopping Center, Richmond. Or find them online at gwensfinejewelers.com.
Transparency is what separates Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration apart from the rest. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and are here to serve all over Central Kentucky. Their team of experts will help you break down the cost of a new roof or repair and help you make the most informed decision possible. From wind and hail, fire and smoke damage, residential or commercial, Kentucky Roofs and Restoration can do it all. Like them on Facebook to learn more or call 859-200-5065. In today's housing market, timing is everything. So if you're looking for a home in or around Madison County, the first call you should make is to Don Anglin with The Real Estate Company. You don't want to miss out on your dream home or that buyer that's ready to make your home theirs. Don has several new construction homes available for purchase, and you can call today to schedule a showing before they are gone. Like Don Anglin with The Real Estate Company on Facebook so you don't miss out on the home you've been waiting for. Call 859-358-8044 for more information.
Welcome back to Baptist Health Arena here at the EKU Coliseum. I'm Jamie Boggs with John Bailey on WBON TV, bringing you the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. This is the final game of the first round as the Berea Pirates will take on the Madison Southern Eagles. I want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors for helping us cover these young athletes in this big ball game. Big thanks to Nuevo Vallarta, Don Anglin Real Estate, Mike Brewer, Kentucky Farm Bureau, ABR, Excel Auto Care, Holland Sons, Berea Fitness, Planet Pond, Joyce Markham, Cars of Kentucky, as well as Pruitt and Sons. Madison Southern Eagles come in with a record of 20-9. Berea's here with a record of 21-8. This is a district that is drawn randomly. These teams haven't played each other. There's no seeding as far as records. We're going to find out and watch them find out about each other all together here.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. I've got to watch this Berea Pirates team a little bit more than Southern, and I think Southern's going to be in for a surprise. I think this Berea team is very capable tonight, and I think they've hit their stride at a perfect time. I'm excited to see what happens tonight.
Well, give us your star watch, John. Who's the star to look out for each team here?
Let me start with Berea, Jamie. I'm going to go over, give me 1 second. I love watching Tommy Banderman play. He's a playmaker. When he's hitting, he's just awesome to watch. Jack Hemingway is incredible too. Of course, over on Berea, you have Jay Rose, who has set some records this year for scoring the points for the Eagles, probably more than anybody in school history right now.
Yep.
Of course, the Hudson twins are both seniors who play good basketball, but then Avery Davidson's fun to watch as well.
I think John just gave every player on the court as a star watch. If you want your insurance to play like everybody John mentioned, like Jerry Goebel State Farm on Facebook to learn more.
I lied. I want to say one more for Berea. I always like number 3, Cam Puckett, when he's in there. He usually comes off the bench, but he adds a lot. He adds a spark to this Berea team.
We're about to get the starting
I can keep going if you want me to state more stars to watch.
I think you're good. I think we got enough stars.
Nick Ballou, also great to play, great to watch.
As we are going to That was the sneakiest national anthem of all time.
It really came out of nowhere.
It just kind of started. And now we're going to get starters for both of these basketball teams trying to keep their seasons alive. In the first game, we saw a very veteran Berea team against the younger Madison Southern team. It's going to be quite the opposite here. Southern starting 4 seniors, and Berea really only playing 1. We got their starting lineup. We got Finn Blevins, Liam Brewer, both sophomores. Jack Hemingway, sophomore. Nick Ballou is a senior. Sanami, the only junior starting for Madison Southern. Jay Rose, Braden Hudson, Zach Hudson, last but not least, Avery Davidson. Also should have mentioned Tommy Vanderman as a junior over on Berea. So only starting 1 senior over there, only starting 1 non-senior over on Southern. So quite the opposite that we had earlier. A lot of expectations coming into this season for Madison Southern. So you mentioned being okay with being the underdog. I mean, if you're Berea, in a lot of ways, you got nothing to lose here.
Yeah. And I think they're going to play. I think you're going to see a very tough playing Berea team that's going to give Madison Southern a run for their money. And you mentioned adversity. Southern's got to get that out of their head if adversity does hit.
Berea wins the tip back to Finley Blevins. Handling point guard responsibilities for Berea. Braden Hudson on him. Handoff up top. Get it over to Hemingway. Comes off a screen. He's going to take a jumper. It's short. Rebound by Davidson. Stolen back by Finn Blevins as Southern tried to push it as well. Hemingway drives again. Kicks it back out. It's going to go into the backcourt. Be a turnover back to Berea. Fast pace here early on. We saw a lot of nerves in the women's game. Got to get some jitters out. We'll see if we see the same here from Southern, as Zach Hudson doesn't think so, as he nails his first three to get us going 3-0. Liam Brewer met by Kason Nobby in the backcourt, across the timeline. Runner off the glass is good. Both teams matched up. Well, it looks like Berea may actually be in an extended 2-3 zone. Zach Hudson drives baseline. Stolen by Brewer. Pulls back out. Hemingway gets it. Tries to kick it back out to the corner. Brewer didn't cut like he expected. Gonna go back to Southern. Fast, frantic pace here in the early going, John.
That's how Berea likes to play, Jamie. They play best sometimes in transition.
Davidson back over to Nobby. Zach Hudson takes another three off back rim. Good rebound there by Davidson. Goes back up. He's going to go to the line. The biggest piece of that puzzle was the foul on Vanderman there. Could be big. Davidson really, you and I call football together, high pointing the ball as a receiver is huge, and Davidson did exactly that.
Yeah.
First free throw is good. Second one's up and good. 5-2 lead. A lot of motion in this Berea offense. Trying to get somebody coming off a screen. He's got Hemingway. Over to Banderman. Hands off to Hemingway. Loses it back to Blevins. Cross-court pass intercepted by Davidson. Bounce pass to Jay Rose. Crossover. Tries to get inside, and he's fouled. See who they whistle that on. Going to call it on Blevins, his first. Southern's going to inbound underneath. Nobby to throw it in. Errant pass there by Zach Hudson. Thought Nobby was going to cut. Aside from Vanderman, John, Southern has a height advantage at every position.
Yeah, Vanderman's the big guy for Berea. Plays down low.
Blevins hands off to Liam. Over to Banderman. Back to Blevins. Bellew on the corner. No good. Rebound by Banderman. Up and in.
1 point ball game. 5-4. 5 minutes, 8 seconds to go here in the first.
Brewer on Nobby at half court. Southern setting up their offense. Horizontal cross at the free throw line. Rose looks off a three. Nice dish underneath to Zach Hudson. A no-look pass gets an easy bucket. Hudson's up to 5. Vanderman hands off to Blevins. Cross court to Bellew. Brewer had Hemingway, couldn't get it to him. Bellew will take another three. Short. Rebound by Hudson. Foul there on the rebound. We'll see who this is called on. That's going on Vanderman, I think. I thought they called one on him earlier.
They did, I believe, but
they're going to say that's his first. Maybe the first one wasn't called against him.
Okay.
So that's a big break for Berea. We have Hemingway getting a break, and Jake Mills checking in, also a sophomore. Nobby crossover. Spin move, loses it. Gets it over to Zach Hudson. Looks off a 3. Over to Braden. Down underneath to Jay Rose. Underneath, up and in is good.
Vanderman didn't give up a foul, though, but he did give up 2 points, make that a 9-4 lead for the Eagles.
Looking to get it inbounds, gets it to Brewer.
We're out of bounds there.
It's going to be deflected by Hudson and stay with Berea. Down 9-5. This is a critical point for Berea. You can't fall behind too far. Three and a half left here in the first. Mills puts it up on Rose on him. Looking to make something happen. Puts it on the paint. Gets it over to Brewer, who drives. Pump fake. Foul called. I think they called that one on Nobby there.
It's going to be the first foul for Southern.
Southern wanting to travel. Berea to inbound underneath their own basket for the first time. Had Vanderman, got it to him maybe a little bit too late. Spins, goes up and around, lays it in. He's up to 4. Nobby will take a deep 3. Nothing but the bottom. Nice assist there by Davidson. 12-6. Mills on the wing. Puts it on the floor. Back over to Blevins. Mills drives into Rose, loses the ball, gets it back, kicks back out to the corner. Ballou pump fake. 8-footer short. Gets his own rebound on the ground. Jump ball. That's going to go to Southern.
Love the hustle, getting his own rebound.
He's come up short on all of his shot attempts there. Got some subs coming in. Hemingway handed back to the desk. As well as Cameron Puckett, you mentioned earlier. Nobby deep 3, no good off back rim. Rebound by Finn Blevins, looking to push it. Mills loses it, goes to Ballou. Corner 3, long. Rebound by Davidson, gets it up to Nobby. Nobby cross court, knocked out of bounds by Ballou, and it's going to stay with the Eagles. Again, here comes Puckett and Hemingway, going to give Brewer and Ballou a rest. Southern will have a side out. Here at Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. Jay Rose at the elbow. Crossover into Barron and gets it to go.
Offensively, things about to speed up here a little bit for Berea when Puckett comes in.
Over to Blevins. Cross court to Hemingway. Puts it on the ground. Over to Mills. Back to Puckett. Minute and a half left here. Pirates trail by 8. Over to Blevins. Killing a little bit of clock. Back tap. Rose tries to around the back and loses it. Zach Hudson steals
gets it
back
again.
Stolen by Puckett. Turnover fest here. Puckett drives. Over to Mills for the lay-in.
When Puckett comes in, they play really good in that fast-paced basketball like that.
Nobby all the way in for the lay-in himself to match it. And here comes Berea back again. Trailing by 8. Hemingway on the wing. Waiting for a screen. Takes it, loses the ball. Rose up to Nobby for the lay-in. Great vision up the court. 10-point lead. 30 seconds left. Mason Davis sets come in for the Eagles. Berea likely here to hold for a last shot. Vanderman with the screen. Blevins Underneath to Mills. Davidson strips it. Mills comes back with it. Gets it up to Braden Hudson for the lay-in with 3 seconds left. Blevins, full court shot. Prayer off the backboard. 12-point lead for Southern. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back for the second quarter of action on WBON TV.
Veronica here from Berea Fitness, open 24/7. Your hometown gym with a big town feel. We have 15,000 square feet of awesomeness and 0 wait times. We are truly a no-judgment gym with over 60 pieces of cardio equipment and more. Memberships start at $25 a month and include staff child watch and group fitness classes. Download our app for a 3-day free trial or stop by for a tour. Give us a call, 859-985-2584.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
We're back in WBON TV, the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. Entering the second quarter here, the Berea Pirates take on the Madison Southern Eagles. The Eagles lead by 12, 20-8 after the first quarter of play. First time these teams have seen each other this season. Puckett into the corner, back around to Brewer from the wing. Off the rim, nice rebound by Banderman, goes up, misses the putback. Ball's knocked around, Rose comes down with it. He's going to bring it up himself across the timeline over to Mason Davis. Cross court to Avery Davidson. Nobby's going to look off a 3, step back, he'll take it. It's good. He's got 10 to lead all scorers. Hemingway with it on the wing. Crossover underneath the Bearman on the baseline. Good cut underneath. Banderman goes in. Back out to Puckett. Back to Puckett underneath. Loses it out of bounds, and it's going to go to Southern. So many unforced errors.
That's what I was going to say, man, is Berea's in this game if you take away all the unforced turnovers. Unfortunately, you can't. That's something they're going to have to work on cleaning up.
Looking at some first half statistics here, Madison Southern out-rebounded Berea 5-2. And Madison Southern shooting 80% there in the first quarter, mostly high percentage lay-ins. Nice defense there. Rose gets his own rebound, up and back in. More second chance points for
Berea
the
has
Eagles.
6 turnovers in the first quarter, already a couple here in the second.
Hemingway the baseline to Banderman. Double teamed in the post. Looks to get it back out. He does. Hemingway pump fake. Runner out to the corner. Puckett looks it off. Drives baseline. Back underneath to Banderman, who misses it. Rebound by Davis. Deep pass to Nobby. Zach Hudson to Braden in the corner. Short. Off of Mason Davis's knee, out of bounds. Belly back in for the Pirates. (25-8). The Pirates need to do something here to stop the bleeding. Brewer into Blevins. Puckett on the wing. Cross-court pass to Ballou. Into the paint. Jump hook. Short. Knocks back out to Brewer. Puckett crossover. Good ball movement here from the Pirates. Not gotten a great look yet. Brewer takes a corner 3. It's long air ball. Rebound by Davis. Nobby with it in the corner, and he'll take a 3. Short. Rebound by Banderman. Up to Bevins. They're going to push it. Ballou. Up and in. Called for the offensive foul as Mason Davis sets up for the charge. Berea crowd not liking the call. Michael Whitaker getting his first run here for the Eagles. Berea hasn't scored since there was a minute left in the first quarter.
Hey, Jill! I got these here for you.
Mason Davis looks to throw it in the corner. Out of bounds, just misses Nobby. Back to Berea. John, seen this team play a little bit more than I have. What do they need to do to get the offense going?
Yeah, right now I think they're kind of in their own heads. They're making a lot of forced or unforced turnovers, just making some mistakes that Madison Southern's taking advantage of. Usually a team that can pass the ball well. They've made some errors here, but that one is a good passing in. 15-point ball game here with 4 minutes 45 seconds to go.
Brewer drops it in at the elbow. Rose is going to take a three from the wing. He goes down holding his abdomen. Puckett drives all the way, goes up with the left, and it's in.
12-25. This is a Berea team capable of going on a run.
Official blows the whistle. Not sure if it was an injury issue. Avery Davidson coming in for Jay Rose. Hemingway back in for Berea, as well as number 00, Wiley Reed in for the first time. 25-12. Zach Hudson, crossover, jumper, smooth and in. Blevins over to Bellew. Blevins in the corner, kicks it back around. Reed kicks back out to Hemingway for three, no good. Rebound knocked around, Reed comes down with it.
Good strong move there by Reed to stay with that ball.
Hemingway back up top to Blevins to reset. Hemingway at the top of the key. Drive, scoop.
I'm assuming a travel on that. But
foul there on Davis. And Hemingway's going to go to the line for two.
Berea is a team that can get in the rhythm with three-pointers, and I feel like that's what they're going to need to do here to cut into this deficit, or cut into this lead, rather.
Jack Hemingway's dad, John, former Berea College basketball coach, National Coach of the Year a couple times. Free throw off back rim. Still a 15-point lead for the Eagles. Second free throw off the side. Rebound by Davidson. Gets it to Hudson. Braden kicks back out. Mason Davis looking somewhere to go with it. Gets it back to Braden. Long three is going to be short. Rebound by Brewer. Couple opportunities in a row here for Berea to cut into this lead. Can they get on the board? Ballew in the corner. Pump fake. Back to Hemingway. Back to Ballew. Underneath. Up. Bounced around. Rebound by Blevins. Back to Hemingway. Crossover. Drives into the paint. Kicks back out in the corner. Ballew up and over Hudson for two.
Good ball movement there by Berea, really taking some clean passes, some good looks for the Pirates.
Michael Whitaker over to Avery Davidson. Braden Hudson off back rim, rebound knocked around. Mason Davis battling for it inside. Michael Whitaker with the ball. Back out to Zach Hudson, takes a three off right. Rebound battered around. Mason Davis comes down with it again. Jay Rose and Casey Nobby set to check in for the Eagles. Whitaker, nice give and go, and he's going to make the lay-in for the Eagles.
A really nice play there by the Eagles to put up two.
Brewer on the wing, gets it to Reed. Hand off to Blevins. Hemingway. Look out to Ballew. Ballew in the paint. Knocked away by Whitaker. They're going to push it. Braden Hudson. Circus shot, and it goes with the English off the glass. 17-point lead. Brewer pump fake, baseline jumper short, gets his own rebound.
Southern doing a good job on defense, not letting Berea get set up for their threes.
Reed jumper up and good. Braden Hudson back across to Mason Davis, 31-16. Zach Hudson at the elbow, jumper, in and out, rebound by Balloon. He's going to push it. Knocked away from him, gets it back. Gives it to Reed. Kicks it back out to Hemingway. Jumper from the free throw line's good. Back-to-back buckets.
31-18, 48 seconds to go here in the half.
I think Berea can cut this to under 10 before the half. Be a huge victory for them. Going to the second half with a much better play. Savory Davidson pump fake, drives all the way in underneath to Zach Hudson, the hoop and the harm, and he's going to go to the line for one. Foul called there, Baloo. Vanderman coming back in the game, as well as Puckett. .34 seconds left here in this first half of the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. Zach Hudson already with 9 points. We'll be going double digits here, and he's short. Rebound by Vanderman, back to Hemingway. Hemingway picks it up, back to Blevins, back to Hemingway. They've got numbers. He's going to go all the way to the basket and lay it in for two. 22 seconds. Southern looks to push it. Braden Hudson with the ball. He gets it back to Rose. Only have 4 fouls total in this quarter. Nobody's in the bonus yet. Will be Southern ball on the side as they lead by 13. Backcourt into Case and Nobby to reset things. Probably looking for the last shot. Going to be met at half court by Brewer. Gets it over to Rose. 9 seconds left. Alley-oop to Rose underneath. Lay-in's good. 3 seconds left in the half. Into Blevins. Up court to Vanderman. Shots up. Too late. No good. Madison Southern goes into the half with a 15-point lead here over the Berea Pirates. Before we go into the half, we got our own Samantha Burford trying to track down Coach Wright. She's going to end up with Berea Coach Fields here. Samantha, over to you.
Cap, not what we expected from this team. Berea seems to be forcing you guys to commit some turnovers.
Yeah, we didn't take care of the ball there in the first quarter. We made some bad passes. We worked on that yesterday, just taking care of the ball and making good passes, finding open guys. We're leaving our feet when we pass, stuff that we've just been preaching all year. And we come out today, big crowd, playing on the big floor and stuff. But we settled down there in the second quarter. And I think, we just got to come out and play better defense in the second half.
How are you going to motivate this team to keep them in the game? What are we going to expect differently?
Oh, we just got to buckle down on defense. If we buckle down on defense and get out on shooters and get back on defense, I think we'll be fine. I think they were up on us last year pretty big at halftime, and we came back and cut it. So we just got to keep battling. We just got to battle for these next 16 minutes.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck. All right, we're going to take that quick commercial break. When we come back, you're going to hear the halftime stats right after this message.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy.
John Bailey here with Coach Josh Curtis on this Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration Show. Coach, it was a good game against a tough Berea team. What did you get to tell your girls in the locker room after the game?
I told them I was proud of them, that they didn't play their best. They took Berea's best shot and weathered the storm, and they didn't play well in the first half, but they made the plays that they needed to finish the game off. So really proud of them overall.
So they've had a great season to get to where they are tonight. How does tonight's win make them feel going into the big game on Friday?
It gives them confidence. Anytime you come on this floor, we play some young kids who haven't been put in this role yet, so everybody's nervous. So to get a win on this floor and get it behind you, that obviously gives you some confidence. We shot the ball pretty decent tonight, which helps going into a big game on Friday night. And just the way we were able to win, we didn't play well in the first half, but we had to switch up some things at halftime defensively, and that helped get our offense going. Yeah,
Coach, I was talking to Jamie during the game that you guys do kind of have a young team, but you don't see that on the court, because I see like Hadley French, Lacey, those girls play like veterans. They play like they've been there before, and I think it's going to be a fun game on Friday. So you got a few more days before Friday. What is going to be your focus for the next few days?
Well, Central is a completely different team than Berea. Central is so hard to prepare for and play against because, in my opinion, it's nice to have 6'2" girls, but at the high school level, if you've got 5 guards that can all shoot, pass, handle the ball, it makes it really tough. And on top of that, they play so hard. So we know that, defensively, they are going to get in us and guard us. We're going to have to take care of the ball. Some things we did not do a great job of tonight, we're going to have to do a much better job of on Friday to give ourselves a chance. So I'd like to think it's going to be a good game, but they're a great team.
Well, Coach, congratulations on tonight's win. I'm looking forward to Friday so is the rest of Berea. We're wanting to see the Berea team walk away with a win there. So Congratulations, but get to work. You got a lot of work for you.
I'm going to enjoy this one tonight first, but that'll be tomorrow. Thanks.
Coach, thanks for coming on.
All right, thank you.
All right, Coach, that's going to do it here. We'll get Jamie Boggs back on the air here soon. But this is your Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration halftime show. I'm going to give some love to our sponsors for everything that they've been able to do for us to get this coverage out to you guys. We have Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration. We have Nueva Vallarta. We have Don Anglin Real Estate, Mike Brewer, Kentucky Farm Bureau, ABR, Excel Auto Care, Holland Sons, Berea Fitness, Planet Pond, Joyce Markham, Cars of Kentucky, and Pruitt & Sons. Jamie Boggs back with me. Jamie, just catching up with Coach there, talking about enjoying tonight's win, but they've got a lot of work to do. This Madison Central team that they're going to be playing on Friday has just an elite defense. They've got a size advantage on Southern. Kind of feels like a David and Goliath situation, but Coach is staring it in the face, and all of Berea will be having their backs.
Absolutely, it'll be a great game. Make sure you tune in here on WBON to catch that action if you can't make it out here to Baptist Health Arena. But both of those teams, Madison Southern and Madison Central women's teams, are so much fun to watch. It's sure to be an upbeat, fast-paced,
up-tempo,
physical game. I love the physicality of girls high school basketball.
You know, I had never called a basketball game, and you told me off the air, you said, you're never going to see something as physical as girls basketball, and they have not disappointed. Madison Central girls going to be a very tough team to play against, but you know what, this young Madison Southern team is just as good. I think it's going to be a really good game on Friday.
And hopefully we have a good second half here as well, bringing you some halftime stats that are presented by Bluegrass Marble and Granite. Make your home stand out among the rest with Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond. They specialize in kitchen and bathroom countertops and also provide a unique look for your fireplace, outdoor grills, and other areas. Visit them at bluegrassmarblegranite.com to find out more. It was really a flurry of points for Madison Southern in different spurts. We saw Zach Hudson come in and score some quick baskets. Casey Nobby went nuclear for about 3 minutes. He's the leading scorer with 10 of everybody. Jay Rose has 8, most of those underneath the basket. So Southern scoring in bunches a lot, and Berea really having to grind for theirs.
Yeah, Berea has really kind of hurt themselves. They have 9 turnovers, but if you look, they have given up 6 fast break points to Madison Southern. Madison Southern has 13 points off the turnovers. So you got to clean up those turnovers if you're Berea. You know, the lead right now is pretty much because of turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, you erase that and you're right back in it. Coach Field said at halftime that he felt like last year they made a strong comeback in this same game, and they're going to have to here in order to make a difference.
I know Berea can clean that up. We're going to see if they're able to or not. This is a great Madison Southern team led by veterans, so Berea is going to have their work cut out for them.
We're going to go have Samantha talk to Coach Wright right now.
You guys are controlling the nice fast pace of this game. You guys are getting some easy baskets. Talk to us about the play of your team and how you thought they did that first half.
Well, I mean, it was a lot of positives. We got them down the floor. The tempo was the way we wanted it and all that. We turned it over a little more than we normally do, more than I'm used to. And we got it in the middle of the zone. We sometimes need to get it out there a little faster. But overall, first game of the tournament, I think a lot of positives.
All right, talk to us about what our plans are going into this second half. How are you going to keep controlling the tempo?
Well, we got to just do a little better job defensively. We're having to take it out of the net too much, which hurts our tempo getting the ball up the floor. So we had some holes in our defense. We've talked about that. Defense always creates offense, so if we get that straightened up, I think we'll play better.
All right, Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to head back over. That's been a crazy situation this halftime around, so we're going to get it back to the announcers right now.
Thank you, Samantha, and thank you, Coach Wright. We are going to take one last commercial break here for about 2 minutes, come back and get ready for the second half on WBON TV.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com. It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance South Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
Welcome back to Baptist Health Arena. Thanks again for joining us on WBON at the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. In our last game of the first round here, Madison Southern Eagles lead the Berea Pirates 35-20 at halftime. If the Pirates want to stay in this one, they're going to have to do something quick, John.
They sure are. It starts with turnovers. They got to start playing clean basketball. They're going to have to hold on defense this high-powered Madison Southern offense. It's a 15-point lead. It's doable. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take the whole team bought in and ready to go.
Southern shot the lights out in the first quarter, hitting 80% of their shots. Cooled down a little in the second quarter, so we'll see how they respond to that. Went really nuclear. I think I used that word a couple times at halftime, where they just could not miss, and we'll see if they're able to keep up that intensity. Southern ball, Kason Nobby to bring it across the timeline. Runs off a screen. Jay Rose on the wing. Back to Nobby for a three. Up and good to start the half. Leads all scorers with 13.
Make that an 18-point lead for the Eagles.
Full court pressure here from the Eagles. Nearly stolen. Brewer lays it in. Looking to press it quickly. Braden Hudson cross court to Jay Rose. Gets into the paint. Through contact. Misses. Vanderman with the rebound.
Good strong defensive play by Vanderman to keep that ball away from Jay Rose.
Touchdown pass up court. Knocked away by Zach Hudson. Great defensive play there. Jay Rose across to Zach Hudson. Steps up. Back over to Braden Hudson. Steps back. Nobby, baseline. No good. Rebound Banderman. Gets it to Finn Blevins. Crosses into the midcourt. Over to the corner to Brewer. Drives. Up and in. It's good. Hand off to Nobby. Spin move back to Zach Hudson. Deep three. No good. Nobody boxes out Avery Davidson. Great rebound by him, and he's going to go to the line for two after being fouled. He's had some huge rebounds already in this game. Foul called there on Brewer. That's his first. First missed free throw of the game for Davidson. Makes the second, leads back to 15. Southern backing off a little bit of their full court pressure. Berea had some transition buckets they don't want to give up anymore. Evans at the elbow, underneath the Banderman. Gets position, goes up, he's hacked. Braden Hudson, he's going to go to the line for two.
First foul for Hudson, Braden Hudson. Banderman misses his first free throw attempt. Drains the second. 26-39.
Timeout called by Madison Southern. Coach Wright wants to talk it over. We're going to take it with him. We'll be right back after 1 minute for the rest of the third quarter on WBON TV.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
You're watching the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament here at Baptist Health Arena on WBON TV. Coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. Madison Southern leads by 14 over the Berea Pirates in the nightcap and the final first round ball game. Kason Nobby, deep three short. Rebound by Davidson. The glass cleaner. Braden Hudson drives. Gets it to go. Turnover there. Braden Hudson fouled at the basket, and he's going to go to the line for two.
Brewer just really not looking for that pass, which led to another turnover.
Miscommunication there from Blevins and Brewer. Hudson holding his arm a little bit. Came down really hard on that one.
He did.
And actually came down really hard when he made the previous shot. So a couple tough landings there in a row for him. Still knocks down the free throw. It's his 7th point of the game. Gets them both. Leads 18 now. Biggest lead of the game. Finn Blevins. Bounce pass to Brewer. Across the timeline, knocked away. Gets it back. Hemingway in the corner. Pump fake, gets underneath. Banderman. Nobody near him, lays it in. Nice balance and nice move there. Southern looks to push it.
They did a good job working that press that Southern was putting on display.
Davidson take a three. It's going to be short. Rebound by Ballou. Gets it up to Blevins. Brewer three. Short. Rebound by Banderman. Pump fake. Another foul on Hudson. That's his second. Banderman's going to go to the line for two. Berea playing much faster and looks much better offensively.
They play really good when they play fast. Banderman misses first free throw attempt. Jamie, what can Berea do to establish some three-pointers? I feel like they need a few to get back into this ball game.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be something they're really attacking right now. Obviously, Southern's always looking for an opportunity as Hudson takes one there. Goes off the scoreboard, so it's not going to count. That's out of bounds, but great shot there by Zach Hudson. It's just not something they're attacking. They're doing a great job inside. I think at some point Southern's going to have to start giving more attention to Banderman inside, and it should open up the three. Ballou loses it off his knee, back to Southern.
Blue starting to get a little frustrated there.
Puckett set to come in for the Pirates. Nobby drives around the back. Nice cut by Rose. Scoop up and in. Blevins up to Belly. Over to Banderman across the timeline. Picks it up in the corner. It's dangerous. Gets over to Blevins. Brewer over to Belly. Cross court pass to Hemingway. There's a corner three by Hemingway. Off back rim. Rebound by Rose. Nice defense there by Blevins. Hudson still comes down with it. Back over to Rose. Looks off a three. Drives. Pulls it back down underneath. Kick back out. Great ball movement by Southern. Hudson looks off the three. Gets it to his brother in the paint. Great look there by Braden. Leads 19. Brewer to Blevins. Draws the attention. Gets it up to Ballou. Elbow jumper. Good.
17-point ball game here with the Eagles lead.
Just over 3 left here in the third quarter. Screen. Nobby all the way in, misses the lay-in. Bannerman with the rebound. Over to Blevins in the corner, gets it up for Ballou. Drives, up over Rose, in and out. Rebound by Banderman. Up and under is good. He does such a great job using the rim as protection against the block shot going up and under. Rose looks off a three, drives to the basket. Zach Hudson over to Davidson. Zach Hudson wide open, no good. Rebound by Hemingway. Trap in the corner. They get it to Banderman. It's on the floor. Nobby knocks it out. Great hustle by Case and Nobby.
Gotta love the hustle. It's gonna go for the, gonna be the Pirates ball, but gotta love that hustle.
He's gonna have probably a rash on his elbows, his knees, and maybe his belly after that. He slid a long
about
way.
a half court.
Hemingway to inbounds. Mid corner to Brewer. Three's good. We're down to 12.
I saw Brewer get on fire with those threes earlier in the week. He needs to do that again tonight. 35-47, Eagles lead.
Big possession here for both teams. Braden Hudson short with it. Goes out of bounds. Not hearing a signal of what we're doing here. 30-second timeout from Southern. 12-point game, John. There was 15 when we went into the half. We're going to stay here during this timeout. You're watching the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. I think there's something psychologically, especially in a basketball game, if that lead gets under 10, a switch flips.
You know, no knock on this Madison Southern team, Jamie, but one of the things I will take away from watching them is if adversity hits, they start to struggle. If Berea can find themselves on a run, if they can start hitting some of those threes and cut that lead to under 10, that is going to get in the head of the Southern team and could pay dividends for Berea. They've got a lot of work to do to make that happen.
Once you get under that 10-point lead mark, I think it makes a huge difference. I think it's going to be Southern ball underneath. I didn't see a clear whistle before, but
I felt like it went off of a Berea player.
Rose back to Nobby underneath. Such an easy look. Great pass. Well drawn up. Puckett to Hemingway. Drives, goes into Rose. Scoop, no good. Hudson up to his brother for an easy lay-in.
51-35. Southern still pressing.
Knocks away there and laid back in. Puckett.
Just a bad pass there that's going to be turned over again.
Great pass from Hudson to Hudson connection.
3 quick points by Southern, looking for a Berea timeout, but not getting one. 1 minute to go here in the third.
The lead has gone from 12 to 20 in the blink of an eye. Blevins kicks to Brewer. Threes off back rim. Vanderman with another rebound. Goes up strong, gets another putback. Vanderman's up to 12. That really escalated quickly there for Southern, the defensive pressure, and I think most of the turnovers, unfortunately, could have been avoided with just a little patience from the Pirates.
Berea's going to be, or Southern rather, is going to be content here to hold the ball, take it to the fourth quarter. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Body language for Southern suggests that they have this game in the bag.
20 seconds left in the third. Nobby crossover, gets into the lane, kicks out to Zach Hudson. He drives, throws underneath, back out to Nobby for three, and he nails it, shooting the lights out tonight. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back for the last quarter of district play on WBON TV.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Welcome back to the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. We are entering the fourth quarter of the fourth game of the opening round, and this is going to do it for the first round of play, setting up the championship matchups on Friday. Right now, the Madison Southern Eagles lead the Berea Pirates by 21 heading into the final quarter of play after so many just offensive explosions from this Southern team, in part aided by turnovers from Berea. However, Berea still has 8 minutes to claw their way back into this. Waiting on Berea to come in and inbound the basketball. Got the third quarter stats over here. Casey Nobby leading all scorers with 18. 4 for 7 from 3 so far in this game. He's having a great game himself. 4 Eagles in double figures. Brewer for the Pirates in the corner. Gets it over to Puckett. Puts it on the floor. Back over to Brewer. Into Reed. Brewer. Nice cut there. Reed gets underneath. Kicks back out to Blevins, who will take his first 3. Off back rim. Rebound knocked around. Come down with Hudson. Nobby. Back over to Zach Hudson. Drives. Mason Davis back out to Avery Davidson. Pump fake. Goes up. Miss. Wiley Reed with a rebound. Then Blevins looks to push it. Gets it up to Blue. He's going in strong. Misses the lay-in. Good pressure there by Hudson. We're going to have a foul here. It's going to go against Puckett. Be Southern basketball. On the Berea side, Tommy Banderman with 12 points, already has a double-double, also has 10 rebounds. Liam Brewer with 11 points of his own to lead the Pirates. Zach Hudson, top of the key. Foul called on Brewer. It's 2 fouls here quickly in the fourth quarter. Zach Hudson wide open. Just misses. Rebound by Puckett. Puckett drives. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound knocked around. Great battle for the rebound. Good job by Reed. He loses it. Brewer on the baseline. Up and under. Kicks it back out. One more to Finn Blevins. Drives into the lane. Wiley Reed with it. Hudson comes away with it. Off the backboard. Berea crowd wanted a foul there in transition. The lead is up to 23 for the Eagles. Brewer with it. Blue back to Brewer. Elbow jumper. No good. Rebound by Davis. Zach Hudson fouled. Third team foul. Third on Puckett as well, I think. Not in the bonus just yet. Michael Whitaker coming in for the Eagles and Jack Hemingway for the Pirates.
The game's starting to get a little bit more physical here in the fourth.
Just hoping everybody keeps their composure. I know there's a lot of emotion, especially in an elimination game of any kind, but both teams try to keep their composure, finish as strong as they can. Don't want to leave the season with a bad taste in your mouth. Whitaker, Braden Hudson, Nobby underneath. He's fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Vanderman's going to get called for that foul. Jamie, this is a very young Berea team, a very veteran Madison Southern team. I think Berea is going to be a team to watch out for next year. Southern's going to try to replace a lot of those veterans. Berea is going to have the experience.
And here's the, yes, Berea has smaller school, limited numbers to draw from. In my years of covering high school basketball around here, Berea's often struggled with size. That's not an issue, even with the younger group. They're tall guys. They're filling out, continuing to develop. I think the future's certainly bright for this Pirates organization, as Nobby is now at 20 points for the ball game.
You know, you can see the hustle and the heart out of this Berea team, just giving it everything they got tonight. Nice
pass to Mills underneath from Blevins. Transition basket from Berea. Nobby step back at the elbow, short, rebound by Banderman. Mills all alone. Gets the lay-in. Played really well off the bench. Timeout called by Berea. We're going to stay here. We're a 21-point game. There's under 6 minutes left. The likelihood of Berea coming back is low. It's not impossible. From the Southern perspective, where's the balance of trying to make sure you finish this out while making sure everybody stays healthy and you're not taking unnecessary risks?
Yeah, that's a good point. If I'm a coach, I probably do want to get some of my starters on the bench and have them healthy and ready to go for Friday. At the same time, Berea is a team that can get on a run. They can hit those threes, so you don't want to give up too many of those. But I do think it is a chance for Southern to look at their bench here and see who they can bring in to help their team finish out, close this one out, get the win, and then move on healthy to Friday.
We'll see what Coach Wright decides to do. Looking like we're sticking with the rotation for now. Largely the 5 starters, Mason Davis and Michael Whitaker, make up the rotation for this Eagle team. And it's going to be Eagle basketball inbounding from the other end. Brewers picking up Nobby full court. Nobby backs back out. Michael Whitaker. Back to Nobby. Whitaker will take a 3 of his own. Rebound by Braden Hudson. Back over to Whitaker, loses it out of bounds. Pirate ball. Looks like Southern's backing off to full court pressure a little bit. Whitaker's going to have a seat. Zach Hudson coming back into the game. Hemingway on the wing. Nice ball movement to get Vanderman a good look. That was well drawn up and executed by the Pirates.
Lead under 20.
Zach Hudson with it. Over to Mason Davis. Berea still in his own. Trying to be a little more aggressive with it.
Vanderman playing some defense.
And Blevins with it. He's getting trapped in the corner, needs some help. Gives it to Vanderman. Back to Blevins. Kicks back out. Brewer. Runner. Bottom.
45-62. 4:13 to go in the game.
Zach Hudson to Braden. Back to Case and Nobby. Cross court pass wide open is Zach. No good. Rebound by Vanderman. Best momentum Berea's had here of the second half. Gets it up to Mills and he loses it. 3 ball. Just missed there from Brewer. Would have been a huge transition bucket. Offensive foul there called on Braden Hudson. Back to Berea. Couple opportunities here in a row. Mason Davis having a seat. Avery Davidson coming back in. Three and a half minutes left. You got to make something happen soon if it's going to happen at all. Hemingway on ball screen from Mills. Comes off the screen, gets it over to Blevins, who will take a 3. Just off. Mills, great rebound, back to Hemingway. Spin move. Reach in by Nobby. Berea to inbound. Timeout called by Berea. Nobby went up to get that and came down hard. Looks like he's okay. Full timeout from Berea. We're going to take it with him. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back for coverage of basketball on WBON TV.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to WBON TV, the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. We've got just over 3 minutes left here in this final first-round matchup with Madison Southern and Berea Community School. Berea trails by 17, inbounding underneath their own basket. Jack Hemingway to throw it in. Brewer in the corner gets a good look at a three, and it's in. Leads down to 14. Most momentum they've had in the entire ball game. See how Southern responds. Trying to run the clock just a little bit. Nobby back to Zach Hudson. Gets underneath, goes up. He's fouled and will go to the line for 2. .248 remaining. Zach Hudson at the line. Has 11 points on the game so far.
Southern's now in bonus.
2 free throws on every foul from here on out. Knocks down the free throw.
Sends the lead 63 to 48.
And he's perfect from the free throw line here in the second half. A little bit more pressure here from Madison Southern. It's what got him a big lead in the first place. Brewer with it. Lots of pressure. Great moves. Hemingway gets into the paint. Layup. He's going to go to the line for 2 as well. Berea not going away, John.
Down but not out. You got to love their mentality.
Love to fight in the battle. And the discipline to keep their head in it. Hemingway 0 for 2 from the free throw line so far. That one's good. Gets them both.
14-point ball game, Jamie.
And down to Jay Rose. Over to Avery Davidson. They're going to reset up top, try to kill some clock. Kason Nobby with it at midcourt. Finley Blevins on him. Crossover. Kicks over to Braden Hudson. Kason Nobby, pump fake, gets in. Runner, Euro step, bucket. And he's got 22. What a game that Kason Nobby has put together. We mentioned earlier this season, broke the all-time assist record for Madison Southern, and he can put it in the basket himself as well. Jump ball going to go to Southern. Under 2 minutes left. Friday will be both the women's and the men's district championship ball games, unless something changes here. The matchup is going to be Southern and Central in both ball games. The women leading off, and then the men's game directly after. We will have coverage of that here on WBON TV. The Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament concludes. We'll crown a district champion, and we will send 2 teams on to the 11th region tournament. Zach Hudson with another lay-in. Lead is up to 21. Brewer with it. Stolen by Davidson. Looking to push it, and he lays it up and in. Rolling timeout. Get some subs in. Got some new faces here checking in for both teams. For Berea, Wiley Reed's back in. Aiden Houston checking in. Number 22, Jesse Benton. Michael Winkler. For Madison Southern, Zach Adams, Landon Adams, Braxton Arnett, and Blake Bonham. No good. Rebound there by Arnett. Michael Whitaker in the game again. Back to Zach Adams. Lays it off the glass, in and out. Rebound knocked around, out of bounds. It's going to go to Berea. Checking in for Berea, number 44, Nathan Profit. Houston across the timeline with it, met by Whitaker. Looking for a screen. Javen Randall over there. Nice pick and roll. Stolen away, out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Berea. Make sure you, if you can't make it out here on Friday, turn back into WBON. In addition to the championship game, the all-tournament team and all tournament team MVP will be announced. So even if the school you're associated with does not have bucket up and in there for Southern, bottom, even if the school you're associated with is not represented in games on Friday, some of your players may show up in the all-tournament team. So that's going to do it for the first round of the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Basketball Tournament. Madison Central swept yesterday. Madison Southern sweeps Berea today to head to the district championship. 75-20 being the final score. John, Madison Southern came out so hot shooting the basketball in the first quarter that it was really hard for Berea to try to catch up no matter what they did.
Yeah, Berea is a younger team. They're not as experienced as some of the Southern Eagles are, but they fought hard to the very end, and that's what you got to love if you're a coach. That's something that, if your team doesn't have that, it's hard to coach it. And so this Berea team was just in this game the whole time with the mentality that they could win. Heartbreaking way to end the season, but the Eagles on top are going to face Madison Central on Friday. Jamie, what do you think this game's going to look like on Friday for Central and Southern?
Well, let me tell you this. They played each other back on December 15th, and Southern beat Central 73-53. And to be honest, it maybe wasn't even that close. It was a blowout win for Southern, which has historically not been the case in that rivalry. This is a different Central team they're playing. It's a different Southern team as well. They've developed, they've grown, they're even better. But I think we're going to see a completely different ball game on Friday than we saw back in December. It's going to be a knockdown, drag out in both the women's and men's games, and folks aren't going to want to miss it.
Yeah, I mean, like we said earlier, I think I love the physicality of girls basketball, and I know Central, very physical team. Southern is wanting to come out and clinch the division. I think it's going to be a good game for the girls and the boys Friday night. So if you are not able to come here, like Jamie said, be sure to tune in to WBON.
Jumping right into the Chenault Vineyard pregame or postgame show. We got more games Friday, but not today. The Chenault Vineyards has become the go-to destination for families and friends to enjoy fun and entertainment and a relaxing atmosphere. Go to ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more. Final stats for the game presented by Jones and Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Like them on Facebook to learn more. Leading scorer overall today was Kason Nobby. Shot 4 for 7 from 3, 8 for 14 from the field. Really just shot the ball super well and was so efficient otherwise. 4 assists, no turnovers. A great game by Kason Nobby. 3 other Eagles were in double figures. Jay Rose had 10, only took 8 shots for the entire game. Did what his team needed him to do. Braden Hudson with 19, Zach Hudson with 15.
I've been looking at turnovers all night. Berea, 18 turnovers. And if you look at Madison Southern, they have 30 points off of those turnovers. That's the difference in a ball game. You know, you take away those turnovers, you clean things up a little bit. Not saying Berea gets the win, but I think it's a lot closer game.
It absolutely is, and a lot of those were, not to discredit Madison Southern, their defense was fantastic. They really pressured the ball, but there were certainly some unforced turnovers there from Berea. For scoring in Berea, Tommy Banderman led all scorers with 14 points. He also had 12 rebounds. Really good game for him, a double-double early on, didn't play a lot late. Liam Brewer was actually the leading scorer for Berea with 16. Jake Mills had 6. Jack Hemingway had 6. Nick Ballou had 4. And then 2 each for Wiley Reed and Cameron Puckett.
Those are your final stats brought to you by Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Berea, they work hard to help you get the beautiful, healthy smile that you deserve. You can like them on Facebook to learn more about Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Jamie, I'm going to throw it to you. If you could name a CT Diesel Performance Player of the game, one stands out in my mind, but I'm going to see who you have for this.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Kason Nobby tonight. He did a little bit of everything. He distributed the ball. He handled the ball really well. To play a full game at point guard with no turnovers at the high school level is phenomenal. And he did just that in addition to shooting the lights out and really putting on a show. He had 22 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound, perfect from the free throw line, and carried the team to victory. And,
8 for 14 on field goals, 4 of 7 from 3.
He's going to have to do that on Friday if they want to beat Madison Central again. Big battle there for the district championship, and then both of those teams will be going on to the 11th region. But not only do you want that championship, you want to get that win and host a region game. Hosting that first regional game is a huge advantage, so both teams fighting for that.
All right, so if you want your vehicle to perform like Kason Nobby, then take it to CT Diesel Performance, located off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Throne and his staff service all vehicles, big or small. You can like them on Facebook to learn more, maybe even receive a free oil change if you win their contest at CT Diesel Performance.
Thanks again to our presenting sponsor, Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, for this 44th District Basketball Championship. Huge thanks to everybody here: Samantha Burford, Dawson Rule, Aiden Mills, Jacob Beck, Copeland Peterson, the best producer in the game, Gage Hill, and for John Bailey, I'm Jamie Boggs, and this has been live sports coverage for you on WBON TV.